Let's go. All right, so we've played... Well, we haven't played 15 hours. That's a lie. I've played off stream, just kind of messing around with characters and classes and such. We played the demo, which probably took us around 8-ish hours, something like that. So the first 2 parts are up on the YouTube archive channel if you want to watch them. They're also up still on Twitch if you want to watch the first part. But we are in Chapter 4. We're at the end of Chapter 4. And apparently we're going to go fight the church, as you do. So let's do it. You're starting to ship female Shez with Ferd, Hubert, and Caspar. Really? New support conversation available. Okay, so we have some supports to do. The records hall has been unlocked in the extras menu. Oh, okay. All right. So we've got... I apparently have an award. Guess we can go there and see what it is.
Allow me to
assist. Oh, not you, not you, not you.
I may be
you.
Well, how'd it go?
Smithing stone. Take that. And premium magic herbs. Increases magic by 2. Where did you get these magic herbs?
Any result's a good result.
That's what I want to know. We just want to have a nice conversation with RHEA over at Karagmok. Yeah, she'll be receptive to that. We just gotta have a nice chat with RHEA. You don't have to worry about getting S ranks right away, too, by the way. Oh, small tip. The whole you can't go back thing is a bit misleading. You can replay missions after you clear a chapter, but you can't scout. And if a character can be recruited, you can't do that if you miss it the first time. Okay. So feel free to yell at me if I need to be aware of recruiting people. I'm sure she won't go fucking crazy and turn into a dragon. I'm sure it's going to be a very civilized conversation with no bloodshed and no dragons. I'm pretty sure that's how this is going to go. So we have a few supports that we can do. I guess I should look at Envoy. So Cheese is a flu gel right now. I did max out Mercenary for her. EDELGARD is Magelgard right now. She's kicking ass. Hubert's still a mage. I didn't really see a point in messing around with other classes for him because his magic is so great. So it's just kind of like, left him there. Right now, Ferdy is a brawler. I didn't have any brawlers, and I thought, why not? That could be fun for Ferdy. So just changed him to that. So we're going to see how that goes. I've only had a chance to play once with him as a brawler. Linhardt's a priest. Caspar is a brigand. Bernie is an archer. And you can see some of these are mastered. Some of the classes are. Dorothy is a priest. I ran out of the seals, so I can only do so many. I'm running Petra as a Pegasus Knight, but I might change that. Monica is a mage. Manuela is a thief, and I love playing as her. Like, she's one of my favorites to play as. I was kind of shocked, honestly. And Yuritsa is a cavalier right now. So, and some of them have mastered previous classes, which we'll see once we look at that stuff, but... Hubert needs a hair wash and a haircut. Hubert needs a hug, too, I think. But I can't give him that, I guess. I forgot you named your character Cheese. Ooh, the whole class tree is available now? Yo. Where do I see that? No, not here. Not there. There we go. Doop, doop. Okay. So, advanced class, we got Assassin, Swordmaster, Paladin, Fortress Knight, Warrior, Wyvern Rider, Sniper, Bishop, Warlock. Okay. Trickster, yes, that is where I'm trying to take Manuela. I think I'm gonna make her my trickster. Okay, Mortal Savant. Question marks. What is this? This is clearly a cheese special. So maybe it's the Gouda class. I don't know. We'll have to see. Mortal Savant was not very good in Three Houses. I remember, I think I made Dorothea Mortal Savant the first playthrough and didn't really care for it. But I'd be interested to see how it does here. Then we've got Falcon Knight, Dark Knight, Holy Knight, Great Knight, Wyvern Lord, Bow Knight, Grummery. Okay, well, these all kind of make sense. We don't have Dark Flyer, though. Bummer. We only have Wyvern Lord and Bow Knight. Sad. Interesting that we have Trickster, but we don't have the other DLC classes. Question mark is your favorite class. Your Hubert is the brawler is destroying because of a weapon skill you can get from drops that swap magic and physical power. Yo, that's really cool, Hunter. When you get Hubie to Dark Mage, you'll instantly love him. Oh yeah, so that's probably a male-only class. Also, yes, try not to spoil anything. We're only on chapter 4, so like right at the end of the demo. Sometimes I will ask rhetorical questions. If I'm asking you guys for a legit answer, I will say chat. I don't actually want to know what the question mark class is. I want to be surprised. All right, so what do we got? Okay, yeah, so Brawler, Grappler, War Master. Makes sense. No Pegasus Knight for you, Hubert, sadly. I mean, that's his dream. I would love to make him a Pegasus Knight, but we can't. I do like that we got Dark Mage, though. Check your Ritza's classes. What does Yuritsa have? Okay, so I had him master fighter and monk just for fun because I could. He just kept wanting to fight. You know how people get excited to fight if you don't use them in a while? He was always ready to fight. So I was like, fine, I'll throw you in there and max out some classes. Ha! He could be the Death Knight. I mean, makes sense. It's his dream, but he's afraid of heights. I know, poor guy. Imagine if Hubert couldn't become a Wyvern Rider either. Poor Hubert. There's always possibility for DLC, especially for Warriors games. Might add more classes that are missing. That's true. I'm already surprised that the Ashen Wolves are not DLC. I definitely thought that they would be, so I'm really interested what the DLC ends up being. It looks like Petra and Linhart are like ready to fight. Good for them. I think... Okay, not everyone is at 15. I could probably just buy those levels, though. If I have some money. I have some money. We're good. I could probably do that before we go do this mission. Let's do that first. Hopefully there's story DLC. I'd be down for that.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Oh, hi, puppy. Hi, Ryu. Ryu's home. He was visiting Eco's mom. The puppies were. Hi, buddy. Eco just brought them home. All right, Hubert. You'll run out super quickly of money. I believe you. I probably will. But I'm also going to grind supports, so...
I think I'm improving.
I'll get it back. It's all good. We're starting with supports or Garrig Mach. I think I'm gonna do some of the supports, because we have so many. Feel bad because you barely used Linhart, Caspar, or Bernie. I really liked playing as Bernie, but I know not everybody's keen on the archer classes, which I get. Went from 400k to 100k in one night. What did you spend it on? Oh no.
Now I can be even more useful.
Good job. You read, so you're like almost there. I'm not buying your freaking level. Deal with it, Death Knight.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
All right, we get it. We get it, bro. That would be spoilers? Okay. The good thing about this game is supports continue building even if you haven't... Do they, Butter? Oh my god, thank goodness. Because... they did... None of them did from the demo, though, right? To being excluded. He'll get over it. Because I didn't think you could earn more than the demo. That is so awesome, though. I wish they did that in Awakening. You guys, freaking Awakening. The demo is just locked to see. Okay, that's great because then I don't have to like watch all of them right away. Had a convo with Bernie and the bee was already filling. That's awesome. Thank you guys for letting me know that. Why don't we do... Let's do one with Caspar. We haven't seen Caspar in a bit. He has one, so I can do Caspar and cheese. See what we got.
Wow, that was amazing! No wonder EDELGARD trusts you so much.
Oh, hey, Caspar. You weren't so bad out there yourself.
His hair. How much hairspray do you think he uses, or gel? I'm a brag.
Still, I'm pretty sure we both know who's bringing home the wins at the end of the day.
That's right. Suck
Hey,
it.
when you're right, you're right. I can't even outshine you right now, let alone my father. Ugh, it really burns me up.
You think? I don't know much about your dad, but I'd say you're on par with me at least. Maybe even better.
Sheesh, sore winner much? Just you wait though, I'm only getting started. Old Caspar here's gonna upstage you once and for all, and I'm gonna do it for me.
Caspar's
Okay,
dad
but
styles
think
his
about
hair
it.
for him.
I'm a mercenary and you're a noble. I'll have way more chances than you to excel in battle, which also means way more chances to die. Meanwhile, your dad's the Minister of Military Affairs. You falling in combat definitely wouldn't be a good look.
You've got that all wrong. Since I'm his second son, I'm completely expendable as far as he's concerned.
That's sad.
Ever since I was born, me and my brother were treated completely different. I don't have a shot at being the heir.
What if
Which
your
means
brother
the only way
mysteriously
I'm getting
died,
ahead in
Caspar?
life is by proving myself in battle. I mean, I guess I could always go into politics or education or something. The point is, whatever I want to do, I've got to climb up from the bottom to do it. And the climb I picked means building a name for myself on the battlefield, no matter the risks.
Be impressed with his drive.
It's almost like you're a mercenary. I never thought a noble could have that kind of motivation. You're a lot more inspiring than you give yourself credit for, Caspar.
Hi,
It's
Ego.
nothing. I mean, I've still got the Burgleys' name to lean on and all, so I'm better off than just any old merc.
Right. I guess I'm starting to get why you're so competitive with me now. But you should know, I'm not the kind of girl to back down from a challenge. I've been honing my craft as a mercenary for as long as I can remember, even since I was a kid. So you can train till your muscles give out if you want. Some noble brat's not gonna beat me.
Oh yeah? Fine. I know I'm not gonna catch up to you overnight. But it'll happen someday. Just you wait.
His hair, I can't. His hair, though. You gotta feel bad for Caspar and Sylvain. Because, I mean, Sylvain was treated the opposite way, but still, like, that's not easy either to be the favored one. Why does Caspar's scar go onto his hair? His hair was also scarred by that experience. Clearly. Alright, Hubert and Linhart.
Another clear victory for the Empire in battle. You can surely guess who stole the show yet again.
Our mercenary friend? Always a force upon the battlefield, that one.
Their approach on the battlefield is exceptional, yet their curious power has also proved quite the boon.
It is deeply fascinating, isn't it? Something beyond the principles of magic, and yet different from the power of crests. I might go so far as to say it veers close to the realm of dark magic, but I
Ooh,
fear
dark
that's beyond
magic.
my expertise.
I am possessed of some small knowledge, yet still fail to understand the nature of that power.
Then at present we can do nothing but throw our hands to the sky. And with that, I must be off.
Oh? I thought you would be more curious about our mercenary ally. Would you truly raise the white flag merely because the matter lies outside your usual ken?
What are you playing at, Hubert? If you want me to investigate a specimen, go ahead. Hook it and reel it in.
You could also ask Hanneman.
But you are the better angler of the two of us. Furthermore, my method of hooking would complicate our relationship with so valued an ally.
Hubert.
An inducement from your lips would ensure things proceed more smoothly.
Well, this is becoming a hassle. Can't you push yourself to learn some new hooking strategies?
This is sounding inappropriate.
I don't know, one befitting
What are
the
your hooking
elegance of a true
strategies,
nobleman?
Hubert?
Involving fancy tea, perhaps?
Please tell us more about your hooking method.
A positively hair-raising notion.
That means something
Please,
different,
do not
Hubert.
speak it aloud again.
Then maybe get in their face and pick a fight with them. You two could end up becoming
The writers
fast
knew what they were doing.
friends.
So you wish me to shout myself hoarse and swing my fists about like a common ruffian? I shall pretend I did not hear that suggestion.
No. Then the only option left is aggressive persuasion, driven home at the point of an axe, let's say.
Linhart, who in the world are you talking about right now? I should think there is no one quite so barbarous in our own army.
Oh, I didn't have anyone particular in mind. I was just brainstorming new methods to ensnare our illustrious mercenary friend. Why? Did they remind you of acquaintances of ours?
In any event, let us leave this sleeping dog where it lies. I do not dislike conversing with you, but we seem to procure results of little benefit when we do. And with that, I have matters to attend to and must be off. Farewell.
Until next time, Hubert. So when can I expect you to have reeled in our mercenary friend? I suspect we'd make headway on the research if we engaged in it together.
I'm afraid I've not the time to play along with your capricious whims, Linhart. I will, of course, be cheering you on with some enthusiasm from the shadows as you hook the subject yourself.
All right. Hubert did not want to spend any extra time with Linhart, I take it, considering they have one support. Linhart's looking for a science buddy.
Well, there's a face I'm not used to seeing on the training grounds. Something wrong, Hubert?
I have merely come to examine the equipment. I hear whispers that it is in quite the state. Further, my being here should come as no surprise. Her Majesty and I train in these grounds often.
Get jealous of Hubert. Get jealous of EDELGARD. Question if that's true.
I never would have guessed. Can't say I'm not jealous, though.
Getting to spend all that time with
Shall I put in a
EDELGARD.
request with Her Majesty on your behalf? I'm quite certain she'd join you.
That's all right. Maybe she'd throw me a bone from time to time, but that wouldn't make us training buddies the way you two apparently are.
Ah. Well, it is true this has been a long-running custom of ours. In any case, if you do desire a session with either myself or Her Majesty, you only need ask. A mercenary with no backing, such as yourself, has much to gain by earning Lady Edelgard's favor. Of course, we would not be without benefit. Your rise in standing would paint an ideal picture for our people.
How do you mean?
Many commoners crave progress, a path upward in life, and your example would prove that path exists. The common folk would never expect to see their emperor train alongside someone of your dubious origins. At least not outside the pages of a fairy
Ironic
tale.
that she would probably have trained with Byleth a lot, who was a mercenary.
Dubious origins. Little harsh, don't you think? Still, it doesn't sound too bad if I can use that to help lift people up.
Teaching.
On the other hand, your presence would also cause great turmoil amongst the elites of our society. They may even despise you. A symbol of the ungrateful commoner, granted privilege well beyond their station.
Oof. But hey, Dorothea's a commoner too. Why don't they hate her?
I think we know.
Dorothea is a famed former songstress, well esteemed in the upper echelons of society. Your situation is vastly different.
Right. Well, no point worrying about
All
it.
right,
if it's
step
gonna
1,
happen
become a
no matter what.
songstress. Step 2, get famous. Step
Precisely.
3, profit.
Things may yet change in the years ahead, but for now, all we can do is live with it.
So coddling the elites means the commoners end up oppressed, while hoisting commoners up only agitates the elites. Glad I'm not the one who has to rule the empire. This whole thing sounds like a total mess.
Yep.
A mess indeed.
E-rank friend 3. Hooray. Love Cheese, she just shrugs off Hubert's disses when anyone else would get mad. Yeah, Cheese is a lot better than I thought she would be. Honestly, I thought they were just gonna phone this in as a spinoff. I didn't think that they would put a lot of time and care into it, and I am pleasantly surprised all the time that they did, so. There we go. Sorry, Luna's rolling around on my floor.
Yes, that looks right.
Why, hello, Linhart. It is not often I find you drawing outside.
I'm not drawing. I'm simply trying to capture this wyvern's form. See? It's resting on that hill over there.
Linhart, you're gonna get eaten.
Ah, an extraordinary sight indeed. Now then, let us see what you have done so far.
It's
I
just a
must
stick
say,
figure.
It feels as though something is lacking in your work. How can I describe it? Your depiction is almost too accurate.
Ferdinand, I don't think he
Take
asked
these
for your
scales,
criticism.
for example. Why, they could have been plucked from the very wyvern itself.
I told you this isn't art. I'm doing it for my research. And when conducting research, it's always best to have precise references. The same is true in dealing with numbers or gathering information.
I would advise against taking RHEA's scales for research. I don't think that would go over well.
I see. So you value accuracy above all else.
Right. Honestly, I've never quite understood art anyway. So I'm perfectly content leaving that sort of thing to the true creatives. You know, the quirky ones. People like Bernadetta.
Even so, there may come a day when your work is seen as the craft of a master artisan, when such precision is lauded as the height of aesthetic genius.
Linhart's gonna like glue a scale to a poster board, and then it's gonna end up selling for a ridiculous amount of money and end up in an art museum.
What makes you say that?
Oh, merely a
Catherine
passing
has one
thought.
of her scales hidden under her bed. Ew!
Perhaps in the
What is she
distant future,
doing with it?
Connoisseurs will value
It's my
accuracy
RHEA
and
scale.
attention to detail over the magnificent interpretive pieces
Maybe
we
she uses
hold
it to
dear today.
exfoliate.
Do you really think that'll happen, though? I doubt people will ever stop appreciating the ancient classics.
Dorsha would still ask for her
You
hair.
certainly
Yes, she
have
would.
always done
Dorsha's
so.
such a creep.
Yes, there is no denying that. But I fear my own personal inclinations hold little sway over public opinion. Nobody knows what trends may arise in the decades and centuries to come. So I can indeed envision a future in which accurate depictions are praised just the same as the greats of old. And I encourage you to do the same, my friend.
I don't get it. How are you so optimistic all the time? It's
Zero
like you're
has 20
constantly
scales.
looking toward the future.
I could say quite the same about you. I have always believed you to be rather forward-thinking.
That's not optimism, though. All I'm thinking forward to is the time when I can just sleep the days away. That's why I'm forcing myself to be as active as I can now.
Relatable.
Regrettably, those halcyon days of slumber are still but a distant dream. I have much work for you, both now and further down the road. To begin with, might I ask you to paint my portrait?
For the last time, I'm a researcher, not an artist. Are you sure you want such a faithful depiction?
That is exactly what I want. How else would my yet
Oh my
unborn
God,
descendants know
Ferd.
the true visage of the great Ferdinand von Eyre? Indeed, I would be proud to submit myself as a subject of your research. Consider it a study in the personification of nobility itself.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm fine drawing you, but I don't have the slightest modicum of interest in
is it a
actually
nude portrait?
researching you. Though, I do sometimes wonder where you get all that unabashed confidence from.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Had to do it. Oh, that is very Ferd. Oh, that's funny. I kind of wish that Ferd and Bernie would have had a support where, like, she was painting his portrait. I feel like that'd be really funny. Speaking of Bernie, oh, we only have one. I guess she does almost have one with Ferd. Oh, her one with EDELGARD is locked still. He needs more confidence. Ferd? Yeah. Oh no, Ferd is one of those art is not a real job. Draw my portrait for free though. I hope he pays Linhart. Even if he just like gives him a nice feather pillow. Just, you know. Art ain't free. Lin or Ferd. Paint me like one of your French girls. Real talk though, do you think that RHEA has portraits of herself all over Garreg Because I feel like she would. She's just spending all the church's money on portraits of herself. I would love that for her, honestly. What a girl boss.
Yeah, and watch your back out there, okay?
Hear you loud and clear, boss.
Oh my
Sure
gosh.
glad I got you in my corner.
This voice is not what I was expecting.
Now then, just gotta... Oh. What are
The
you hiding
nude
back there
portraits in
for,
her
Bernadetta?
bedroom. Oh, hey, Bernie.
Who was that guy you were just talking to?
That? Just a merc buddy of mine, asking if I had any jobs for him.
Oh, he was a mercenary? But he looked like a bandit!
What's the difference?
Hey, come on now. You shouldn't assume the guy's a common criminal just because he looks rough around the edges.
I mean, aren't mercenaries kind of criminals? They're just like paid to kill people?
What about the way he talked? Oh, so scary!
You'd sound like that too if you'd been a merc your whole life.
I don't think that's true, Cheese.
Most of these guys didn't have a mom teaching them how to sound nice and proper like I did.
I see. I guess I don't really know you that well, but are all your friends like that? Is that too nosy? That's really nosy, huh?
Let's try to comfort
I
Bernie.
mean, not all of them. But now that I think about it, it's kind of impossible to avoid in that line of work. Guess that means you won't be signing up for merc jobs anytime soon, huh?
Obviously not! No way, not happening! Even if I wasn't as shy as I am, I'd never be able to handle all those scary people at once!
That sounds like your anxiety talking. You'd see there's nothing to be afraid of if you just gave them a fair shot. And hey, isn't basing your opinion of strangers on their appearance just gonna make you feel worse?
Well, what else am I supposed to base my opinion on?
Just spend some time with them. If you ask me, the best place to judge someone's character is either on the battlefield or over the dinner table.
I already told you I can't! Not me! Nope! Please, I need you to understand!
Let's back off a little bit.
I get it, Bernadetta. I do. But let me ask you this.
I don't need to add to
Is
Bernie's
this appearance
anxiety.
the only thing that's making you distrust him? There are plenty of guys out there who look just like that but have a heart of solid gold. Nicest folks you'll ever meet. By the same token, there are some real horrible people who cover it up with niceties and honeyed words. The kind of people who prey on others. My point is, judging a book by its cover will only get you in trouble. Trust me, you can't always tell who's good and who's bad from looks alone.
Why are you trying to scare me? Nobody's tricking the iron heart of Bernie. Not today, not ever. Well, probably. Maybe. I'll be fine, I swear.
Is that the first time someone acknowledged Bernie has anxiety? By name? It might be. I think she called it anxiety herself, maybe. Yeah, I don't remember, but it might be the first time, yeah. Mercs are paid for more than killing and stealing, so I would not say they're just paid bandits. Didn't mercs have companies and get hired by nations during more often? Oh, maybe. Maybe that's the difference. What's up, people without bombs turn out like shit? Well, that sucks for me, I guess. Oh, I didn't realize that Monica and Dorothea had like a whole support chain. Mercs can be hard to do bodyguard work too, yeah. Oh, that's fair.
Monica, why are you just standing there?
I'm waiting for Lady Edelgard.
I was waiting for you. You were speaking with Her Majesty, yes?
Yep, just going over some strategy. Why? Did you need me for something?
No, not exactly. So, what did Her Majesty say?
Well, she wanted to get my opinion on how best to utilize our mercenaries, since they all use different weapons. We're gonna be fighting some upcoming battles on terrain that'll make it harder to use lances, so we were trying to figure out how to deal with that.
And you didn't speak of anything else?
Well, yeah.
She told me I was
but
hot.
It probably wouldn't interest you. Mercenary stuff, you know.
That's not quite what I meant. There was cake for everyone, was there not?
No, RHEA was not there.
And I'm pretty certain there were fresh flowers throughout the room. Did you not see them?
Oh, yeah, that cake was great.
Did you
Did
see
you
that,
want
RHEA
these?
cake?
Flowers, though.
You want a piece of that RHEA cake?
I think maybe there were some little white ones?
Oh yeah, we kissed a few
No,
times, but I
I
didn't
have
think
no
you would
interest in
care.
your opinion. I want to know what Her Majesty thought of them.
Then ask her, Monica. Ask why. I'll just tell her the truth.
Oh, I don't know. She probably said something nice, but I wasn't really paying attention.
You weren't? Ugh. Never mind. I suppose I will have to ask her myself.
You should.
I just want to know what Her Majesty genuinely thought.
Then ask her.
You were summoned by Her Majesty and granted the honor of giving her counsel. Then she graciously offered you cake. And you didn't even have the decency to watch her eat it? Honestly, What is wrong with you?
Sorry if I let you down somehow. I don't think I really get what the big
Tharsha,
deal
is that
though.
you? Do you need some of her hair?
Want me to go ask her right now?
No, please don't. If Her Majesty learns I was prying about such things... I do not want to bother her with these trivialities. Forget I said anything.
Connect the dots.
I see what's going on here. The cake and flowers were your doing, weren't they? That's why you were asking me about how EDELGARD reacted.
Duh, cheese.
Yes, okay? Just please, not another word of this.
All right, I get it. Well, not really, but...
I get it.
I beg you, forget this ever happened. The situation is far more complicated than you realize.
She does have it bad, doesn't she? I'm sorry, but you see, Monica, EDELGARD is happily in a relationship in another timeline with Kita Byleth. So, sorry to break it to you. You got crushed. Yeah, she does. Now you want cake?
La 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 la. Is that Lady Dorothea? Oh, it
Monica,
is.
you're standing right behind her. I feel like she can hear
Hello,
you.
Monica.
Oh, yes, she
is
can.
Something wrong? Well, I was wondering.
Also, I love when someone's singing and they're just singing la 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 la. They didn't write lyrics to a song. They're just like, oh, you know, we just need to show that they're singing, so la 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 works.
Are you the same Lady Dorothea who is known as the mystical songstress?
Will you sign my poster?
Well, yes,
That would
I
actually be really
suppose
cute.
I am. Did you not know that? Not at first, though it made perfect sense once I finally realized it. I find it difficult to believe it's really you.
Well, I'm certainly not doing a lot of songstressy things here in the army, so I'm not surprised it took you a bit to put two and two together.
But it should not have taken me this long. You have the same name, and you carry yourself in the same dignified manner as the Lady Dorothea I saw in the capital. I can't believe you're right in front of me. The excitement is so great I can barely stand.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, please, that's all in the past. Now I'm just another one of your allies.
No, you're
Is
different.
she gonna ask Dorothea to sing to her?
There wasn't a girl in the capital who didn't want to be you. I spent years trying to find a ticket to one of your performances. But when I finally found one, I ended up in a seat where I couldn't see the stage very well. It was so far back, I could barely even make out your face, or the rest of you for that matter.
Or your cake?
That's likely why I failed to recognize you at first.
Well, I'm certainly pleased you came to see me, and I'm sorry the seat was less than ideal.
Oh, but the costumes and stagecraft were more gorgeous and stirring than I ever could have imagined. Your songs captivated me. They reached out from the center of the stage, all the way back to me in my little corner of the opera house. Just thinking about it puts a smile on my face.
Just
You
like
were a
feeling
more
that
passionate
Monica may not
listener
be
than I would
straight.
have imagined, Monica. Moni? Still with me?
Money.
Oh,
What gave you that
my
impression,
apologies,
Lucy?
Lady Dorothea. I was sort of carried off by a wave of memories there.
It's fine, but can we maybe stop with all of the lady stuff? I find it a little unsettling.
Well, all right, Dorothea. You know, I'm somewhat surprised you didn't return to the opera company once the war broke out.
You're not the only one. Adie and I being classmates was a big part of why I stayed, but suffice it to say that a lot happened, and now I'm here.
It's a great honor to fight alongside you, Lady Dorothea.
Maybe I should just return the favor and start calling you Lady Monica.
You were shook by that. Monica, who are you crushing on all of the ladies? Feel like you might be. Monica does remind me of a Leonie Tharsha fusion. Oh, it's just Monica. I was waiting for her to ask for the Lady Edelgard song. Oh, not that one, that one. Euritza sleeping.
Now here's a rare sight.
Oh my
Since
gosh,
when do
she's so
you
short.
read tactics manuals? Do you miss your days at the Officers' Academy?
There's nothing to miss.
No, because I seem to recall everyone being in awe of their incredibly talented combat professor.
We were not in awe. We were terrified because he just led us into a building where there were thousands of enemies when he said there were only going to be a few.
I had big plans for you after you were assigned to us, but then the Academy was forced to close its doors. Still, you played a small but critical role. Still not one for conversation, I see. Even so, I feel I understand you and your thoughts more now than when we first met. You see, that silence of yours just said, I don't need you to know me. Such a typical Emile thing to say.
Don't call me
His
that.
eyeliner's on point, though, in that mask.
Why? Because Emile von Bartels is dead? Because he was already hunted down and killed for slaughtering everyone in his house?
He should have been.
Is that so?
This music is way too
Well,
happy for this serious
disagree.
conversation.
This is why you live on as Euritza von Hrim, and why you remain in good standing with a house that will one day be yours. This is why the world has the Death Knight. For my goals to be achieved, both men are indispensable.
You're greedy to desire that monster's power. His thirst is endless. Every soul he takes makes him less human.
If so, I'd say the Death Knight is the greedy one. I must watch my step, lest he and his scythe come for me in the night.
You are my master, for now. You let the Death Knight hunt. I am grateful. Your life is safe.
There's nothing to be grateful
All right.
for. This is, and has always been, a contract that sees to both our needs. It just so happens I like having you, and the Death Knight, in my corner.
Okay. Good talk. Good talk, Euritza. Bummer, though, that we don't get any supports with him and Mercy. Linhart and Cheese. All right. He's a Sith apprentice.
Oh, hey. Looks like I'm not the first one to show up.
Hello there. No need to pay me any mind. I'll just be absorbed in my book here. I assume you've come to meet someone? As they've clearly not arrived yet, why don't you join me? Here.
We're gonna read a book together?
Thanks.
What's the book, do you think?
Hey, Linhart, you're into all that spooky magic stuff, right? Like sorcery and crests and whatnot?
Yes. Why? Is there something you'd like to ask me?
Oh no, I was just thinking it's kind of weird that you've never really been interested in my power.
Why aren't you
Do you want
interested
me to
in
be?
me? Damn. Edelgard loves vampire men. Maybe if you recruit Mercy, we can have some supports. I don't know how recruitment works here. I don't know if the other people are going to be available. Because I don't know if these are all happening at the same time, all of these routes, or if they are going to, like, branch off. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I
Cold
don't even understand it
gates.
myself. But with you helping me, I might actually learn something. That and Hubert scared me half to death talking about how you might experiment on me.
Hubert.
Just so we're clear, I'm not into that.
Uh-huh. Well, not everything piques my interest. Your
Hubert would do
circumstances
that.
simply do not.
If you're not interested, then so be it. But is there any
Hubert doing
particular
Hubert
reason
things.
why?
Hard to say. Perhaps because a sword is the only thing you're able to manifest? Strictly speaking, I suppose your power does raise some questions.
Yeah, I have a deity
But
living
that
in my head.
sinister weapon of yours, it just doesn't leave me all that interested in learning more.
Sinister, huh?
That's interesting that Linhart doesn't
one way
give
to
two
describe
shits.
it.
Tell me, have you ever beheld one of the hero's relics? They also possess the most peculiar aura. And yet, there's something almost divine about the terror they instill. But your sword? It's cold. Maybe even inhuman. In more complex terms, it's little more than an inorganic, dispassionate construct. Not a hint of the goddess's divine guidance in its design. It's not as if you were able to choose what you manifested, right? It just came to you.
True. But what if I could turn it into something else and start manifesting different things? Would you be interested then?
Is such a thing possible? I would like to see that for myself, I must admit. In fact, I'd be quite excited by that. What a fascinating topic to lay at my feet.
Hedge a bit.
Hey, it was just a suggestion. I have no idea if I can actually do it.
But aren't you the one who brought it up?
Maybe. All right, so we have Manuela and Yuritsa. I'm so sad that Manuela doesn't have more supports though. I hope she finds love, you know. I'm tired of seeing her be sad. I don't hope she finds love with Yuritsa though. I should say that.
Well, if it isn't Yuritsa, what are you doing out here all by your lonesome? Come to think of it, you were always at the training grounds when we were at the Officers' Academy, too.
It was quiet there.
You don't say. Personally, I prefer somewhere I can kick back with a
Manuela,
nice
no.
drink. Speaking of which, we should get one together sometime. I'm sure Hanneman would spare a moment to join us.
What a group that would be.
I don't drink.
Can you imagine
Too bad.
those three
I
at a
thought it
bar
would be
together?
a good chance for us to get to know each other. By the way, I've been wondering, why were you always hiding behind that mask?
I can make him take it off if you
A
want.
waste of a perfectly handsome face, if you ask me. I like you much better this way.
It's not worth discussion.
He's wearing the mask.
From what I've heard, you're probably a good few years younger than me.
God,
Yet you're so mature. It's
No.
like you have this indescribable air of mystery.
In another timeline,
I
he
bet there's
stabs
some
you,
burning
Manuela.
passion lurking beneath that icy exterior, longing for reprieve.
No.
I'm right, aren't I? It's in there somewhere. I just know it. Say, let's grab
Silence.
some drinks tonight and do nothing with them because you don't like to drink. I know. Why
Oh
don't
my
we go out
God.
dancing instead?
Girl.
I could not reveal my face.
And then, when the sun rises, we can... Oh, what was that about your face? Why you hide it? Why do you hide it?
Some knew me to be a wanted criminal.
I find that hard to believe.
explains the mask this
Like
whole
they
time.
say,
That doesn't
there
cover
are
your
two
whole
sides
face,
to every
though.
Story, right? But
And like,
what
he
made you
clearly
wanna
isn't
tell
dyeing his
me?
hair. I mean, I'd imagine not, because he has the
A
same
moment
color
ago,
hair
you
as
blew me
Mercy.
off with that broody, none of your business routine.
You would have kept talking if I didn't.
Oh.
Oh.
Did I say something strange?
Sorry, I wasn't trying to tease. I just think you're cute when you're flustered.
Yeah, we can see it in your portrait. I support her. Let Manuela bang. I'm okay with Manuela banging, just not
You've
Yuritsa.
become quite the ladies' man. Just you wait. I don't give up that easily.
Well, you're only getting to a B support, so I think you do. What a mess. This sounds like a bad joke. Manuela, Yuritsa, and Hanneman enter a bar. Oh no. I need to stop that ship. Manuela, you've better options. Alright. Get it, girl! I'm sobbing, Manuela, please. Okay, look. Here's the thing. If Dad survives, I feel like she and Dad could go out for a drink, right? Dad likes to drink, Manuela likes to drink. They could have a good time, maybe. If he doesn't get murdered in this timeline. As of right now, I cannot condone that. Do not support it.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
The big one. Alright. Enemy level 10. Alright, well, we should be good then. Are you guys ready for this battle, finally? I hope I don't have to kill Seteth. I'm gonna be so sad if I have to kill Seteth. Alright. Mentally prepare. Let's go. Time to take down Garreg Mach, that's right. Yuritsa battles to the song Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Oh, man.
Feels like an eternity since I've seen the walls of Garreg Mach.
Who knew we'd leave as students and return at the head of the Imperial Army? Lady RHEA must be so angry at us. Oh, why did I agree to come along?
We'll be lucky if angry is as far as her feelings go on the subject. I imagine she's apoplectic.
Not wrong.
I don't know that word, but it has way too many syllables not to be scary.
Bernie.
The Knights of Seros will likely fight tooth and nail to stop us.
Well, we've got teeth and we've got nails, so I don't care who we're facing.
We've got pointy hair.
Worry not. While they may have a monastery to hole up in, we possess the superior numbers.
EDELGARD putting the word of the day calendar to
Garreg
use.
Mach is well fortified, but not impregnable.
I can imagine her having a calendar like that and using the words on Hubert. Be like, aren't you proud of me, Hubert? I'm trying to, like, envision how this is gonna go. So I don't know, so don't tell me. But we know from the Blue Lines demo, I have not played Golden Deer at all yet. We just ran out of time. We played the Blue Lines demo, so we know that Dimitri is trying to help RHEA. After Garreg Mach is taken over. So RHEA must survive, but we don't know the fates of Seteth and Flayn or any of the other church people. So Catherine, maybe Shamir? Because Shamir wasn't with us, was she? I don't think she was. I'm curious if we're going to see them, because I would be surprised if we didn't see Catherine, if she didn't show up as like a commander or something. I wonder if RHEA is going to fight or not. That's what I'm curious about. I imagine she would to defend Garrigmok. She probably will. But will she dragon? I'm not sure. It seems early to like have a dragon fight, but maybe. I don't know. Advise a cautious approach.
We can't assume victory based on numbers alone. Anything could happen.
Caspar does have hedgehog hair. He is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Let's just
That's
be
right.
Careful.
EDELGARD versus RHEA, round 1.
And remember, our goal is to seize the monastery, not raze it to the ground.
Hello, other
The
friends.
soldiers are ready, Your Majesty. We can
Girl, that
begin
looks
the
like a
attack at
hazard.
once.
Some of this armor,
The
I'd be
scouting
afraid
is
it would
also
stab
finished.
you.
We know with certainty where the enemy will be taking its positioning.
Oh, good job, scouts.
We are owing this to Monica and her perfect memory. She has incredible knowledge of this place.
As usual, Monica, your talents are invaluable.
I really didn't do much, Your Majesty.
Oh my god.
That is, it was truly an honor to assist you. Not to say I've finished helping you, of course. In fact, I am always at the ready.
Don't ever change, Monica. And finally, who do we have here?
This is my little sister Fleisch. I was given approval to make her my attendant.
Remember when she gets murdered in Blue
Fleisch von
Lions?
Bergley's at your service, Your Majesty.
remember.
My brother and I are, in your hands.
Aw, she's
so you're Caspar's famous aunt who's actually younger than he is.
Yes, Your Majesty. The very
Caspar's 6-year-old aunt.
Fleisch is too green for battle, but she'll be providing support from behind the front lines.
You can rely on me.
I realize
That's a
saying
friendship
this might
blush.
make the
Uh-huh.
situation worse, but there's no need to be so nervous. If you act to the best of your abilities, all will be well. Now then, everyone, the time has come. The time to take Garrigmok and reclaim Bodlin.
Jumping straight into the maw of our enemies, eh? Ooh, how exciting! Is this where I should talk about my heart racing?
Oh, hey, Larva, I forgot you were here.
Since when do we talk about your feelings? That's new.
Monica be thirsty. Alright. Key conditions, none. For the main quest of each chapter, you'll be able to select strategies before you battle. There are many types of strategies. Some determine unit positions at the start of battle. Some activate during battle to provide an advantage. To select a strategy, you need strategy resources. Okay, so that's what that was. Which can be acquired by capturing regions on the war map. You can also add to your roster of strategies by searching surveying spots. Okay. Alright, we have a... Oh. Convince an enemy general to join your army. Happy is here? We should do that. Do I, like, have to... Is this how you recruit people, chat? Like, do I have to do this? I have 20 left. Yes? Okay. Oh, and Constance. I totally missed Constance. I, like, scrolled. Okay, so we're using them there, obviously. There is the game straight up tells you how to recruit. So, yeah, you want those strategies. Okay. So then we have Impregnable Wall, bolster defenses, temporarily reducing damage taken by allied strongholds. Spread flames to continually damage enemies within an area. Assign a brawler unit to protect allies as they advance. Begin the battle with allied strongholds stocked with healing items. Slightly strengthen allies for a period of time at the start of battle. Okay. Well, this is new, so we're gonna kind of wing it. It's not showing me where that is. Red flames continually damage enemies within an area. Let's go ahead and have some brawling protection. Why not? Let's do it. Cracked walls are displayed on the map as interact with one as an armored class to destroy it and create a path. We have to be armored? We have magic. Okay, let's take a look at this map. So, Happy is over here. But we recruited her? Or, I mean, maybe we have to fight her to be able to recruit her? Randolph is over here. We have a chest. Sedith is over there. Stress. It's fine. It's fine. He can't die in chapter 4, though, right? He's gonna just peace out, right? Right. Vladislava's up there. There's Constance. Sunny Constance. Verlaine is here, too? Where the fuck is RHEA? This one here. I don't see RHEA. She might appear later. I could see her. You know what? RHEA's probably not even on this map. She's probably gonna wait until, you know, people die for her, and then she'll just appear. She'll just stand back and do nothing. That's what RHEA do. Connie's wearing her war boa. Yeah, I've not seen RHEA on this map yet. So she's probably not gonna start there. You're worried? Me too. I want to know who decided Flan should be front and center like that. Yeah, Sedith, have you learned nothing? What is this? Why is she right here? Where's the recruit daddy strategy? Is EDELGARD still in her armored lord class? No, she's a mage. Having an armored class for the north is very useful. Is the only armored class the... Is that only armored knight? Because we don't have any of those right now. You switched to EDELGARD temporarily for this map? Knight and lord? There's a locked door behind Flan. And us, so it's fine. She's really far back. The armored thing is really useful for this map. I think EDELGARD's the only one I have who was an armored unit, so... Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to change her back. Just for this fight. That probably doesn't know she's there. Oh, you think she, like, went to fight on her own? I could see that. Yeah. We can switch. We can do that for this fight, and then I'll switch her back. It is nice that you can do that really quickly, like on the fly like that. Returning axe level 2. Shredder level 2. Let's do that. Because, yeah, I don't have any other armored brands. When the strategy prompt appears, just press left on the D-pad. I almost failed a strategy because I couldn't understand what to press. Okay.
Another step toward victory.
Yeah, who do I want to be playable?
Now you'll see how hard I've been training.
I mean, Linhardt wants to fight. So...
I'm going to doze off. I just know it.
Linhardt, it says you want to fight, okay? You're gonna have to get over it. Brittany's got a lot of weaknesses. There's like a flyer over there. Well, that's Seta, I think. But for the most part, she's going to be weak to everything.
There's no stopping
Actually,
me.
I might make Manuela playable instead. Oh, I can't change cheese. Fine. Yeah, armored is definitely good for this map. Okay, so I'm gonna put Manuela here.
Let's
since
get this over with.
It'll be Manuela. You can't join the battle drunk. Since we got some advantages down that way, and then put Edelgard up here.
Follow me, soldiers of the Empire.
Who else wanted to fight? Petra? Yeah, alright, Petra. I'll let you join the battle. Bees is there.
This war is ours to be won.
Make Ferd playable. Alright, that's fine. We can bring Yuritsa, I guess. And Manuela would come to battle drunk or hungover. Manuela has special dialogue with Sedith? Ooh. Made Manuela my Pegasus Knight. I don't know if she needs to be there, but Manuela has special dialogue when I add her in battle. Sweet. Oh, hold right on the D-pad? You have to hold it. Okay. Okay. Right on the D-pad. Let's try to remember that. Isn't the armored lord thingy in the north? Does it show you exactly where on the map? Good. The purple squares. Oh, okay, so there's more than one, so we got... Alright. Just those two, okay. Yep, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let me just check everyone's weapons, and then... we can go... Gauntlets 2... We're gonna save, just in case. Are we? I don't know, Kayla. I don't know what's about to happen.
Your lives, friends. Be not reckless as you attend to our defense.
A defensive position within the monastery walls. This is merely a stalling tactic. We must dispatch them at once.
Then the brute force approach it is. Garrick Mach must fall.
These are all the strongholds within the monastery walls. Oh, that's a few. All right. So...
Here I go. No mistakes.
There's not a
Bert, I'm
question
gonna need
of
you to
can.
clear a path.
Only a matter of will.
Okay, so this isn't open. Problem. Who do I need to murder for that to open? I guess we can start over here. Constance. Okay, here's a question I have for recruiting. Do I need to be in charge of the person recruiting? Like, do I have to be playing them? Or can I be doing other things? Oh, that never opens? Oh, we gotta go the long way around? F. I mean, unless we can get this one open. You don't? You can do other things. Okay. That is good information, F. Doesn't matter as long as you activate the strategy in battle. Okay. Is that a prompt or something I just need to do ahead of time? That's why the walls are there. Shortcut to Flame. It should prompt when you start fighting them. Okay. You'll see it on the left of the screen. It's right underneath it. Okay. Thank you. All right, cheese.
Not a problem.
I'm probably gonna switch.
Not
so.
a problem.
Cheese.
I've got this.
I'm gonna have you go for Happy. They just put them right out on the front lines. Where are Yuri and Balthus, though? What are they getting up to? Questions.
Oh, if I must.
Begin.
That's not a fly spot. Okay. You really gonna have to go like the whole way around for some reason?
Starting the mission.
Yeah, I guess. Because I can't go any further here, so probably gotta defeat Constance before we can go further. Maybe same with Happy? Just don't beat them before you activate the strategy or you'll accidentally kill them. It'll prompt you, and after you activate it, just KO them. Okay. Alright. Well, Yuritsa, you know what? Why don't you just, like, start taking out people right in your path? Ferd can go right there. I'll send EDELGARD over there, too, because if we can get through here, then we could go around and break those walls, hopefully.
Here I go. No mistake. They must learn who they're up.
So, what should I be doing again?
Yeah, you guys
Sure,
are just gonna be up
let's
here
try
for the
it.
moment until we have more routes. Yeah, no pressure, right?
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Begin.
Petra, you know what? I'm just gonna leave you to your own devices till we get this opened up. Come on, Caspar. This remix song slaps. It does. Don't worry, even if you mess up, you can quick restart the stage if needed. Okay. Alright, let's go.
We'll start on the lower level and work our way up, taking control of the walls. Split into groups and take those strongholds.
The enemy is desperate, and will most likely dispatch troops to recapture any strongholds we seize.
Hi, Happy.
Why'd they drag me into this? Not fair.
Agreed.
Be on your guards for this tactic.
To think I would be serving the church and fighting my own homeland? Is this the goddess testing me?
Oh no. Defeat Happy. Defeat Constance. Yep, there it is. That's what we're doing.
If you don't want to fight, then surrender. I swear no harm will come to you.
That's very nice of you, but they gave me a home here.
Oh, look, at EDELGARD. What a tyrant. Saying, hey, you can surrender if you don't want to fight. Man, what a tyrant. DJM, thank you so much for the resub for 54 months. This appeared. Thank you so much, DJM. For that resub. Shady lady. The S rank limit is 15 minutes. The first thing you have to do is recruit. Okay. When a strategy can be activated, its name will display on screen. Hold right to trigger the strategy. If multiple strategies are available, press right to toggle between them.
Why are you of all people
Okay.
cooperating with the
Working on it.
All I can say is I was unlucky enough to be nearby when the church had need of fighters.
The other one didn't appear yet.
Forgiveness, Your Majesty.
I need to go this way. Strategy. BM recruit. Why am I Ferd now? BM recruit Constance. Okay.
Here's my next technique.
So ends my
Maybe it switched me
brief
because
and
I'm recruit.
meaningless existence.
Must I kill to recruit? Do I? Hold on. What is Ferd wearing? You have to. Okay. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure.
Is this what you want? To die here in
Money.
shame? This doesn't have to be your end, Constance. Join us. Fight with the Empire.
As you wish, Your Majesty. I do
Yeah.
not deserve to throw my feeble existence away in such a manner.
Constance! Alright.
Take a breather. Watch this.
Alright.
The spotlight is mine.
Into the fray.
Enter Manuela.
Hey, okay, I'm losing. That's really bad.
Take this. Take this.
I sense a darkness in your power. If you harbor ill will towards them, then help us best them.
I know which them you're talking about. Well, it's not like I want revenge or anything, but sure. Sign me up.
Alright, done. Recruitments are done!
Now you've done it.
The right
Nah,
flank has
suck it.
broken the enemy line.
The left is through as well, Your Majesty.
So far, EDELGARD, we're doing well.
Excellent job, both of you. But there is still much work to be done.
No, not yet.
I will take. Now let's check the map quick. Okay, so we got that done. We're now coming in here to take this one.
Sure, let's try it.
Caspar is working on that.
Here I go. No
doing over
mistakes.
here? Girl, I need you to be breaking this wall. Why is that not an option? I'll
They
go
must
kill that guy.
learn who they're up against.
There's not a
Bird,
question
you
of
also
can.
need to actually be working,
Only
please.
a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Okay. We're all going this way.
Begin.
Petra. You could take
The
that
Sky
one.
Spirit watches over me.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Oh, I guess Euritha's
Starting
down
the
here with
mission.
us.
Is that an order?
Not a problem.
Cheese can help me here.
I've got this.
You have to break it with Y yourself. Oh, okay. Well, I'll wait till she gets up there and then
I will not sit
And then
idly
take
by
care of it.
and allow Garrett Mock to be placed in further danger.
No, Flame, go! Save yourself! No! Save yourself!
The enemy is unleashing
Oh, shit.
powerful
I
magic.
skipped the
We
thing.
can't hold out for long.
The enemy is after the strongholds we captured. They'll be retaken if we don't defend them quickly.
Some parts of the monastery walls appear weak. An armored unit could likely smash through and provide another way in.
Hulk smash.
This stronghold will fall.
Alright. EDELGARD's making her way up there with Bird. So, we'll do that then.
The enemy stronghold will be ours.
Eliminating their allies up
Intercept
here.
those reinforcements.
Those are the Knights of Saros. You were never gonna stop them
Uh-oh.
that easily.
Feed the armored knights to prevent them from retaking a stronghold.
Not a
Please,
problem.
go!
I've got this.
Hmm. What else do I have? everybody else is kind of busy, so I'm hoping that Cheese can defeat that one and then go after the other one. Or maybe Yaritza will be able to get this door open and help. We'll see.
Time to show how strong you've become.
If the main character is deployed in a battle, you can press X to use Shadow Slide. Alright. Using Shadow Slide, you can select an available allied stronghold from the minimap and warp there instantly. You can only use this power a certain number of times in battle. Alright. Well, thankfully Cheese is already over there, so we don't need to use that right now. There's a chest somewhere for me.
I will capture this stronghold.
That's great, Ferd. We're all very proud of you. Pegasus Knight and her allies.
Don't worry, we'll handle them.
Alright. Defeat the Pegasus Knights to prevent them from retaking a stronghold. Right? Oh, Edelgard is there. Caspar.
What should I be doing again?
That's your
Sure,
mission.
let's try it.
Bird is gonna deal with that. I need to switch to Edelgard to break that wall. Bees is handling that.
Starting the
Great, so go
is
deal with
that
that.
in order?
Where's that chest? Now you can order 80 to smash from the menu. Oh, I can?
Here I go. No mistakes. Here I go. No mistakes.
Oh, it's right. That's okay.
Everyone, to me. Advance. Here I go. No mistakes.
Isn't CR break wall?
Everyone, to me. Advance.
Oh, is she just saying that because she's gonna break the wall? I was like, I hope you're not calling everyone to you. Shadow Slip is a real useful skill for emergencies, and you can also transport whoever Shez's adjutant is with you. Oh, that's good. Okay, well, she's gonna break that. He's going to deal with those. Ferd's dealing with that. Petra.
Begin. The Sky Spirit
Take
watches
that.
over me.
Okay, so Seth is not accessible yet. I think what I'm gonna do is go be Shez, take care of these guys,
I've got this.
and then have Manuela just get the chest by
Prepare to be
herself.
amazed. Ready or not, here I come.
And then move on from there.
Oh, if I
Yeah,
leave
Lenhart,
this
you
to
take
me.
it. Okay. Alright, let's go.
My ambush from above. They are having the advantage, but we can turn it around.
I guess it's open now. Destroying the wall created a path. It did it? Yeah. It sure looks that way.
You've broken through the walls? No! Send reinforcements at once!
Nice. Side mission successful. Hooray. Okay. Well,
Here
here we go.
No mistakes. They must
I
learn
don't know
who
what's
they're
gonna
up
happen.
against.
I think we've handled
take
the
over.
situation.
I actually held my own. I'm so good.
Oh, Manuel opened a chest. Thank you.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
Galloway. Galloway. Get out of the way. Oh, I was hoping I could break that. Cyril and their allies appear. There he is. What a shocker. We gonna see Catherine
I have
too?
to defend the monastery, whatever it takes.
We'll see about that. Defeat Cyril to prevent them from retaking the stronghold. All right. Well, Cheese is right there, so go get him, Cheese. Manuela, you can give Cheese a hand, actually. Why don't you guys team up, do that. Yaritza, you did your job. Good for you. Why don't you take out this guy here and just keep going that way. Linhart.
Oh, if I must.
What is happening over here? Why is this? I guess that's who Cyril's gonna attack, maybe? Maybe that's what this means. Oh, defeat Flame to stop the resident light attack. Okay. How's everyone around heals? I think they're okay. For the time being.
Leave this to me.
RHEA Stan appears. RHEA's gonna wait for him to die and then pretend to care. She didn't really seem to care that much when he died in Crimson Flower. Alright.
The enemy shows no sign of stopping.
Get back here!
If we don't keep an eye
He's
on our
running away.
strongholds, we'll be sure to lose them.
Get back here.
Keep going. We're making progress.
We sure are.
I'm all right.
No, not my... Okay, here we go.
We'll soon control the walls. I care not for your reasoning. There can be no excuse for war.
We are losing ground. Dig in, all of you. We must hold out, no matter what.
That maybe you should be over here protecting Flame. Did you ever think of that?
I must do everything in my power to stop this.
Get out of the way, 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 get out of the way. Oh, defeated Pegasus Knight and their allies. Good job. Okay. Fred and Caspar took that. Manuela, what?
Prepare to be amazed.
Keep helping Cheese.
Go for it.
Guess she killed the one guy and then was like, eh.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Okay. Everyone's just sort of living their best life right now, I guess.
There is not a question of can. Look forward.
You guys can help.
So, what should I be doing again?
You can take him
Sure,
out.
let's try it.
Edelgard's like a tiny missile bashing people away. She is. Oh, not Flan. It's too early for that. Like, chapter 4, it has to be too early, right?
Thanks for the
He'll
rescue.
just hopefully teleport away,
It's not a
maybe.
problem. We have preparedness for these things.
Says defeated.
Retreat while you still can, Flame. I beg you.
Very well. Stay
Okay,
safe.
we're good.
My brother.
Okay, we're good. We're good. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She has lived.
I thought that scary magic would never let up.
All right. Okay. The gates have opened. Okay.
All right. We have the ground surrounded.
Someone's leveling up. Oh, yes.
Inconsequential.
That's why I didn't buy your level.
Now
Your
we
reach.
just need to fight our way up to the monastery proper.
We can retreat. No further. You Empire soldiers will rue the day you took up arms against Garrick Mock.
Oh, you're very hot, sweetheart. Anyway. Oh, Caspar's beating up Gandalf. Defeat Seteth. Okay.
not over. They're going to surround her. I have to go back.
Don't you retreat, you coward! Fuck. How did Cheese not defeat him? I probably should have had Manuela help, but I thought that Cheese would be enough. Coward! Flame lives! She does, she does.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Use
Prepare to be
Manuela.
amazed. Go for it.
Starting the mission.
I don't know. Go kill this
Is
guy,
that
Yuritsa.
an
Make yourself
order?
useful.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
There is not a question of can.
Bird.
Only
I
a
want you
matter
to
of
come
will.
down here. Take
Leave
him
this to
out.
me.
Because we're going to need to move this way, so you guys need to not be up here.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure,
Yeah.
let's try it.
Okay, I think I got everyone. Retreated. Rhea's gonna kill him herself for that one. She's let us down. She's did let us down. I believed in her. Edith, please step back and take a look at Rhea.
Prepare to be amazed.
I am waiting to see how Rhea responds to all this. Do you think she's gonna run too? No, she's probably gonna appear like over here in dragon form. Alright.
Go for it.
Again.
The spotlight is mine.
Sure is.
Take this.
I will not ask you your reasons. Not anymore. But I will see your evil punished!
Maybe I will be punishing you.
Take this.
Do you ever think about that?
Take this.
Alright. Let's go.
I heard you returned to the Empire, Manuela. But I still cannot believe you would take part in this fool's errand.
I won't bore you with pithy excuses, said it. This is simply the path I've chosen.
So chest view. Well, I don't need it, but good to know.
Time for some punishment.
I never imagined I would struggle so.
Now you've done it.
Good shit. No. I need to lock onto the right side. Nice.
Forgive me, Rhea. I can fight no longer. The rest is up to you.
Haha! He retreated. I didn't have to kill him.
Worry not, Settle. Nor you, Flame. You both did well to hold them back this long. Now come forth, all of you. Protect Garrett Mock from those despicable rebels.
I know, it's just going.
I'm radiant.
So Lady Rhea has decided to show herself at last.
Yeah, she stayed back until everybody did her dirty work for her. Victory conditions have changed, right? Fury up here! You get back here!
Fight for Lady Rhea until the end.
Take this.
Defeat Cyril. I will! Alright, so he's down there. Ferd is like right there. Ferd.
Leave this to me.
Caspar.
Let's try it.
Yuritsa. Yuritsa's at a disadvantage, to be fair. I don't know. Yuritsa, murder that guy.
Support.
Wait, is he a friend? He's a friend. Don't murder the
Starting
friends.
mission.
Murder this guy.
Is that an
It's
old
still at a disadvantage, but whatever you do, you can. All right, everybody else.
Not a problem. I've got this. Here I go.
You can go after Cyril, and you can go after Cyril. Everybody can go after Cyril.
Ready the heavy weaponry. We can no
so
longer
where
afford the
am I?
luxury of worrying about collateral damage to the town.
Ma'am? I think the townspeople would probably disagree. Church of Saros army is attacking with ballista and fire orbs. F. Well, all right then. Caspar, I'm actually gonna have you go up this
Sure,
way.
let's try it.
And
Not a problem.
these can go get that
I've
one.
got this. Here I go. No, they must learn who they're up against.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
Begin.
Petra, you're at kind of a disadvantage here.
We'll be in serious trouble
Okay.
if they target Her Majesty. We have to take control of those weapons right now.
I'm working
I
on it,
have
Monica.
to
You're not even
protect her.
here. You are not even here.
Time for some punishment.
Okay.
Take this. Take this. All eyes on me.
Oh, my mother likes Bo Burnham. Oh my gosh, everybody's here now. Well, Cyril's been defeated, guys.
Sorry, Lady RHEA. I can't fight anymore.
Fool Monica is always there. Good point. Cyril retreated. Dang it.
Not be in vain, Cyril.
Rhea's like, oh man, now I gotta fight. Everybody else is gone. Oh, she's got a knife.
I will send these sinners to meet the goddess.
I don't know why that's hilarious. She's just there with a sword. All right, Rhea, come on, let's go. Hey, we did the side mission. Good job, everybody.
Take this. Hey.
All right. Rhea's entered the battle. She has. Oh,
Begin.
good. Petra
The Sky Spirit watches
has an
over me.
advantage. A lot of other people don't. But
There's not a
that's
question of can.
fine.
Leave this to me.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
So, sure, let's try it.
Here they must learn who they're up against.
Where's EDELGARD? She's right here. Her class is Saint and she has the Sword of Saros. She's not doing a very good job. EDELGARD needs a piece of the Ray
Here I
cake.
go.
Alright, alright.
They must
She's
learn
at
who they're
disadvantage
up
though.
against.
But
The enemy stronghold will
oh,
be
she's over there.
Explain yourself. Why do
No,
you
not
betray
you. I
the
don't want to
teachings
target
of the
you.
goddess and seek to shatter Bodlin's fragile peace?
Seeing as I have no
Well-
idea what you speak of, this is going to be a short discussion. Now either stand aside or face me.
What do you stand to gain for involving yourself in this?
It's not a mystery. I'm a merc, and she's got the point.
Permit you to desecrate Garrigmont for 1 minute further.
The sword is hilarious to me, especially because she's like, she's not in her armor or anything.
Manuela, you've still got it. That's the spirit.
She's all proud of herself, as she should be.
All eyes on me. Oh, I'm radiant.
This is precious to me, and I will not permit you to have it.
Time for some punishment. Take this.
Defeated.
I yield you the monastery for now, EDELGARD. But know this, there will be no forgiveness for your blasphemous actions this day.
Okay. Bye.
No, I don't expect there will be. Take heart, everyone.
The church is
fallen,
mine!
and victory is ours.
Yeah. It's Toko. There she is.
Are you hurt?
That Raiden hat, though.
Catherine, you came.
She did.
Not soon enough. Garrick Mach is done for.
It is all right.
Oh, is Catherine
now,
out
we
getting
must
cigarettes?
retreat.
Like,
This path is unknown to the Empire. It will take us out to Aelel, the Valley of Torment. From there, we look for
Catherine
Fargus
Layden.
to seek aid.
Cyril looks
The
pissed.
Empire attacked from the east, which means at least some of the Alliance's lords must have aligned with them. But those of the kingdom are devout. We can trust them. I have already sent a messenger ahead requesting reinforcements, and, should the need arise, asylum.
In that case, I'll talk to my parents and ask for their assistance as well. Regardless, we should hurry. We can't let the Empire get ahead of us and send troops onto Kingdom soil. Now, follow me, if you would.
Thank you, Catherine.
There's no blood on any of
Let
them.
Edelgard have Garrick Mach for now. Let her enjoy this fleeting moment of glee. Because when we return here, Edelgard von Hresvelg will suffer a death
There it
beyond
is.
her greatest imagining.
Everyone's like, maybe we should. That's the Rhea we know and love. Yeah, it is. I'm surprised she didn't dragon out, though. I guess she didn't want to reveal that part of herself yet. So she figured that they could surrender now and then take it back later, I guess. There's the Rhea we fear.
Strength and beauty. What a pair. Check me out, gentlemen.
Violet isn't a factor, so she's not as angry as she could have been. Yeah, because it didn't involve Sothis, so... Oh, we need to get more seals if we can. Get people to
I still
advanced
have
classes.
hidden talents.
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
Oh great, a rusted sword. We got quite a lot. She's just regular pissed and not super pissed. Violet isn't the one betraying her, so she's a bit more calm. Yeah. Money. Alright. Calling units have increased their support level. Good. Constance! Nice. And happy too. 10 renown, alright. Winning a main quest battle will grant you renown. You'll receive greater renown for clearing the main quest battle while capturing as few regions as possible. Renown can be exchanged for various items in your personal quarters. Byleth and Edelgard didn't attack the tomb, so Rhea isn't at that level yet, but we can get her there!
You remain ever as resplendent as the day I left you.
Give it time. We'll get it.
The place cannot be so dear to your heart that it requires inferior poetry for an introduction.
Her first order of business is taking down all the portraits of Rhea.
Inferior? I will have you know that line comes from one of my favorite operas. However, I concede I may have gotten carried away, what with my head still swimming from battle.
Hey, I know exactly what you mean. Something about Garreg Mach is just special.
Oh my god, Cass, every time I see his hair.
And our victory here is gonna have a huge impact on the war, right?
Yes, this should be enough to lure some of the more indecisive nobles into our camp.
I only wish I could vanquish the guilt I feel for turning on the church like this. Still, it was my decision to fight by 80's side, and I stand by it to the end.
I see. In that case, proceed as planned. Deploy the pursuit units immediately.
At once, Your Majesty.
So, Rhea and the others escaped with the help of a great white beast, did they?
Oh, so she did. She did Dragon out, huh? So I guess at least everyone in that party knows the truth.
Almost as if the Immaculate One that saved St. Seros has returned from the mists of legend.
Uh-huh.
Although, it's a bit unnerving the way it sprung out of nowhere.
I knew we shouldn't have messed with Lady Rhea. She can be so scary. I'm just going to go back to my room and stay there until forever, okay? Okay.
Do as you like, Bernadetta, but realize your father will be arriving in Garreg Mach soon. This is the seat of the Church of Seros, and as bishop, his place is here.
What if he were to fall off his horse and have an accident? Maybe just a little accident? Did everyone climb on Rhea and fly away on top of her like the Neverending Story? That's what I think happened. Yamfu. I think that happened. The myth was Seros and the Immaculate One are separate people, which wasn't ever mentioned. Well, I think they're saying that the Immaculate One was like a beast that helped Seros, but yeah, I don't remember that from Three Houses. Don't get the renown thing, you lose out on tons of rewards. You mean if you skip side quests? I don't know if it means that like if you don't do them, do the main mission and then go back to them. Like, I don't know if that's the best way if you want a bunch of renown, but I don't know.
Really?
What if a dragon eats Bernie's dad on the way up here? You know what? Occupational hazard.
In that case, I think I'll just forget about the monastery and go with you.
Good. Just be aware we may be marching for the kingdom next.
The kingdom?
That would be quick.
I possess no love for the cold, but I will try to grin as I am bearing it. Point at the path to your foes, and I will be hunting them to their final breath.
You can't survey if you skip the chapter, and there's some good stuff.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Petra. Whether we capture or kill will depend on the foe. Now then, enough wasting time. We need to find Rhea, and we need her alive.
For what? For what? I wonder.
2 years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
Cheese is like, how in the fuck did I get wrapped up in this?
You say fighting, but I think you mean instigating. Let's be fully clear about our role in all of this. Still, this is a positive turn of events for you, yes?
Side missions and side quests are way more important than renown, yeah. Okay, so it's not worth it then. Oh, that's okay, Amphu. Feel free to lurk. What, you mean Edelgard doesn't want to just murder everybody? How evil, I know. Dictator behavior right there.
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you-know-who.
Voldemort?
Gerald's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
Oh. We are on different wavelengths there.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
He wants to get paid and dip the fuck out.
I've done without that last part. Thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
So much nicer to me than Sothis ever was.
Listen up, boy. You're not
It's
going to believe
Claude.
this.
Judith, do you think you could ease up on the whole boy thing? I'm your fearless leader now, remember? But sure, tell me what happened.
You might want to take a seat for this. Garrigmach Monastery has fallen. Not even the great knights of Seros could stop the invaders' overwhelming numbers.
To be fair, a lot of them apparently weren't even there when it happened. Gerald is Voldemort from now on. Caspar is Harry because of his scar. Oh, man.
Wait, what? That's not possible. They should still be days away from the monastery. How did they manage to deliver an army of that size to the gates of Garrigmach so quickly? Unless... This can't be happening. Did Count Gloucester turn? And Acheron too?
Maybe.
I'm afraid both houses fly Imperial
Well, why don't we have Lorenz then?
House Phlegethon yielded the north side of the Great Bridge of Myrden, and Gloucester waved them right on through.
Those filthy liars.
Well,
when I warned them the Empire was raising an army, they couldn't stop puffing their chests and crowing about how they'd hold the border.
Well,
but it looks like the Empire had already gotten to them. This is all my fault for not keeping my ear to the ground.
I'm afraid that wouldn't have helped, fearless leader. All the dirty dealings were handled via letter.
But now I've lost the initiative, and against Edelgard no less. She can come at the Alliance with gloves off now. This is a real problem. What is it?
Sir, we have an unexpected guest. It's, Lord Holst of House Goneril.
Holst? What's the strongest man in Leicester doing at my door? Besides thinking about battering it down, I mean.
You can ask him yourself, sir. He is present.
Apologies for dropping by without warning, my lord. I just happened to be near Deirdre when word reached me about Garrigmach.
I didn't realize you were in our neck of the woods, Holst, but please, come make yourself at home. As fate would have it, I was just pulling my hair out over the exact same problem. Can you believe that Count Gloucester?
Oh,
he
he's
turned on us like
got
it was
Caspar
nothing.
hair.
If I don't handle this situation with the Empire delicately, it will fracture the Alliance. If you have any sage advice, now would be a great time for it. Or muscle. I'll take muscle if that's what I can get.
I came here to help however I can. We must work together to keep Leicester safe, and more importantly, free.
This is like Caspar's Super Saiyan form, I think. I mean, Holst is cool and all, but clearly Hilda got all the better genes, cause Toku. Yes, we are finally seeing Holst. I love how they, like, hid his portrait until he came into the room. They're like, no, no, no. You can't see this man. Not yet. He does look like the weird child of Caspar and Hilda.
Majesty.
Gilbert! Get out of here. You're not supposed to be in this round.
I did not expect it would last long. Is Lady RHEA safe?
For now. Jump scare.
Yes, she escaped and is on her way here with a small force.
I see.
This won't be like granting asylum to your standard refugee.
Hey, hero.
If we take the Archbishop in, it will be tantamount to declaring war on the very Empire.
That's a lot of cake.
Is that a risk you're willing to accept, Your Majesty?
It is.
To take it.
We have already thoroughly discussed the matter with the Kingdom's lords.
Well,
even if I refrain from deciding publicly one way or the other, the Empire will still insist that we hand Lady RHEA over.
I'm curious why EDELGARD wants her alive, because... Hello, Luna. There has to be a reason, and I'm... Luna, are you okay? You have a wheezy? You have a little wheezy? Nah, she got it. I'm wondering if they need her for... I don't know. Like... Could it have something to do with the crests? Like, maybe removing one of EDELGARD's crests? I don't know. I just thought it was interesting that they want RHEA alive. Maybe they just want her for information? Something for the Twisted Guys? I don't know, because EDELGARD is actively working against those who slither in the dark. You might just want more info, yeah. Luna's never okay. Poor Luna. Maybe for the slithers, even Crimson Flower, she didn't kill her. She didn't, but I think in Crimson Flower, she either wanted to use her as a bargaining chip or for information. I don't know if it's going to be the same here, but yeah, she's not really... She's not working with those who slither in the dark in this timeline, because we already like started fighting them and stuff. I'm just wondering, because they have the same crest, like I don't know if it's gonna have something to do with it. But yeah, it could just be for information. It could just be for like power, I guess, sway of some sort. I wonder if RHEA knows something that she wants to know. Yeah, and even in Crimson Flower, she didn't want to kill her. I know, right? What a monster. She killed her at the end, although at that point she didn't have a choice since RHEA was going through a little mass murder. Yeah, she didn't really have... She didn't really have a choice near the end. Remember when RHEA, like, set everything on fire? I remember.
The Kingdom's people and government are too frail to stand without the Holy Church's support.
I mean...
I agree with her ultimate goal, but such a situation calls for gradual reform over time. The Emperor's desire to tear it up rapidly will not do.
Oh. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Dimitri is agreeing with EDELGARD. Also, Dimitri, I don't know if gradual reform is really an option at this point. That's 2 times Dimitri said EDELGARD was right.
Then it is a good thing we've prepared for such contingencies. I will start by sending a party to ALL to welcome our new guests.
Thank you. I would go myself if I could, but I'm needed here to prepare for the war. For now, send messengers to Counts Galatea and Karen, imploring them to muster troops for our defense. Oh, and send for House Fraldarius as well. Let's make sure our new Duke earns his title.
So it seems like this is still happening all at the same time, because this seems to take place like before Felix comes to talk to them in that one scene in the Blue Lions demo. So far it seems like one route, one timeline.
Grave news, Your Majesty.
What is it now?
Count Rowe has declared fealty to the Empire and is marshaling his troops as we speak. Also, one of his bannermen, Lord Lenato, is moving to hunt down and slay the Archbishop.
Lord Lenato's still kicking. Good for him. He lived longer in this round.
We have long held
We didn't have to have Ash kill him.
About House Rowe, but I never expected their actions to plunge us into war.
Gilbert, I don't think you fully, Did he, like, cut himself shaving, or he just miss a couple spots?
And after
What's going
all
on
the
there?
discussions we've had to prevent exactly this, He must believe his reason is just.
I mean,
very well.
Leonardo can finally get his
Our
revenge.
plans have changed.
He can. He's probably gonna die though.
I
He's
will
probably
go
gonna
and
get
meet
himself
with Lady
killed.
RHEA personally.
So I wonder if
House
this means that
Frondarius will
Ash
serve as my
will
guard.
maybe defect. I don't know.
Inform Galatea and Karen. They are to gather their troops in Erebus and Geraint lands.
Lord Lonato was once a faithful servant to the crown. Will you now see him executed?
I have no mercy for traitors, no matter their pasts. On the contrary, I have an obligation to protect the kingdom from his kind.
Dimitri's ear looks
We've
like the
struggled
top of a
long
soda
to
can, and I
attain
can't
this
unsee it now.
I
You know,
will
like
not
the pop
permit the
top.
Empire to crush it beneath their foot now.
He can't look himself in the mirror, so he always misses some spots. Damn, Lucy. I mean, given his carvings are ugly, he probably shaved himself. Oh, this Gilbert shade. I love it. Great, now I can't unsee it either. I'm sorry, Butter. Oh no, Kita, now I can't unsee. I'm sorry. Really hope they expand more on Leonardo. They really hyped him up in Three Houses, but we didn't see much of him. Yeah, I definitely would like to see more of him and hear him talk more about like what happened. I am curious though if we're going to be able to recruit from the other houses or not.
Scarlet Blaze.
Dad.
Skirmish in the fog.
We haven't heard Dad in a while.
The Empire captures Garreg Mach, and when the lords of Fargus and Leicester declare their allegiances to the Central Church, they incur EDELGARD's ire. She sends one army to the Alliance under the command of her war minister, Count Bergleys, and leads a second herself to the kingdom's Castle Gaspar, the bastion of Northern Row.
I think Ash said in the demo, Leonardo told him to
Lady
follow his heart,
Edelgard,
so he went with Dimitri,
we have
even
received
though
an
Leonardo
urgent
wouldn't.
message from.
What is he thinking?
Damn it. I think you're right, but I wonder if that'll change. Like, I don't know if you can recruit from other houses or if you only get units from your own house. We'll have to see.
Lady Edelgard, we have received an urgent message from Count Rowe. Apparently, he has taken up arms against the kingdom.
I wonder if we're gonna have to go protect him.
What is he thinking? He was supposed to join his troops with ours so we could use our combined strength to strong-arm more of their neighbors into declaring fealty for us. What use is a plan if the man won't follow it?
It also seems that Lord Leonardo, one of Rowe's castled bannermen, has gone so far as to mount a one-man crusade against the Archbishop.
I don't know how that's
He
gonna
has
go.
long held deep enmity for Lady RHEA, and likely leapt into action at news of Garreg Mach's fall. I should have suspected he would lack self-control when it came to his vengeance. Naturally, the kingdom mobilized troops in response, and now move to strike Leonardo down as we speak.
So where does this put us? Can we get reinforcements to him in time?
You want to save the man, Your Majesty? If I may, we would march all that way for...
Hubert's like, let him die.
Exactly.
Imagine the consequences of leaving him to die. We need our vassals to believe the Empire will always come to their aid. Always.
Of course, Your Majesty. I will make the arrangements straight away.
Edelgard, sigh, these new people fucking up, right? Leonardo, let me solo her. Yeah, like, what's Leonardo think he's gonna do? Fight RHEA one-on-one? I think we are gonna go save Leonardo's ass.
The region northeast of Castle Gaspar is shrouded in deep fog this time of year.
Oh, no.
That likely accounts for why they are currently only engaging in minor skirmishes.
The fog.
Which means we still have time to intervene.
Good. Now make our plans known to the others. I'm counting on you, Hubert.
At once, Your Majesty.
All of this makes me even more concerned about the situation in Leicester. Nothing has impeded Minister Bergleys' march east, has it?
It has not.
In fact, Count Gloucester has given him leave to garrison our troops there.
Thanks, bro.
I hear he has begun turning the screws on House Ordelia, and any other lords who have yet to make their allegiances clear. On the other hand, the Alliance's more powerful houses have united in their condemnation of Count Gloucester's actions. The Minister may soon face a battle with Houses Regan and Goneril, if not others.
I can't picture a battle the Minister wouldn't win most handily. Still, the Alliance's new leader, Claude, is an unknown quantity. We can't risk underestimating his skill.
Quite right. One can never be too cautious.
The fact that Leonardo revolts against the church is not a great crime. His greatest crime is having the audacity to think he had the talent to do so. Amateur. Yeah, no, he doesn't. They were like, they loved the fog mechanic with Leonardo. Let's do it again. It's gonna be in like the one battle too. Why Dimitri's wrong about the gradual reform. Gradual reform was the thing that made Edelgard's father lose his power and all his children except for Adel in the first place, and RHEA would never allow the Empire to get as free as they want to. I also just don't think RHEA would just put down any kind of rebellion or any kind of... She's not really open to changes, you know? So I don't think that's possible. And RHEA is living forever as far as we know. I mean, it seems like she's immortal unless you kill her. But, I mean, in terms of age, it doesn't seem like they die of age. I guess we don't know, but it's one of those things where, like, if she's living forever, there can't be any change. I mean, at least any gradual change, because she's not going to agree to that. You can now invite allies with whom you have attained support level C or higher on expeditions. Upon reaching support level C with an ally, you'll be able to spend activity points to invite them on an expedition. On expeditions, you can get to know your ally better through conversations and questions. You'll gain support points based on how well you can carry the conversation. Okay. If all goes well, you'll get a quiet moment to observe your ally. Respectfully, of course! Looking respectfully. They put that fucking meme in this game? That's so funny.
Do you have a moment?
Looking respectfully. That's so good.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. I am looking at EDELGARD respectfully, of course. Of course. This new tea time is so much better, but also so much more difficult. Oh dear. Consent is sexy. Yes, it is. Respectful admiration. I mean, we did see tea time, though, so I think tea time is still here. But this is interesting. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I suspect our life here at the front will continue for some time. Though I suppose you're used to this sort of thing. Express amazement at how nice things are here. Nuh-uh. Are you kidding? This place is a palace compared to the dumps I usually call a forward base. Sure, there's room for improvement considering we threw it together at the last minute, but it's still pretty nice, all things considered. Interesting. The general environment for mercenaries must be even grimmer than I first imagined.
On another matter.
I had some additional facilities built in anticipation of the war stretching on. Good job, EDELGARD. Please take a little time to check and see if they could be of use. They may better prepare you for the battles to come. All right. Check out the new facilities. Heck yeah. That guy is carefully carrying that box. Carefully. Carefully. Does not want to drop the box. Very carefully. You had to resort to save scumming? I'll see you later, Amphu. I hope you feel better. I'll make you a deal if you save all the precious beans, including Byleth, if that's possible in this game. I don't know. I will reward you with a generous donation. I want to donate but need more money. Sorry, didn't mean to sound so rude. Oh, you didn't sound rude at all, Khan. Don't feel pressure to donate, especially if you don't, I mean, you know, take care of yourself first, for sure. Of course, we are going to try to save all the precious beans. I would imagine that we'll be able to with Byleth. I feel like Byleth will be recruitable at some point, maybe. So I'm definitely gonna recruit everybody. Traveler's Journal 1, a record consisting largely of the world outside of Fodlan. The author's identity is unknown, but they have clearly experienced these places firsthand. Almyra, a great kingdom to the east of Fodlan, its territory borders that of the Leicester Alliance with the precipitous mountain range known as Fodlan's Throat acting as the dividing line. Its people maintain a strong legacy of horsemanship and relish in the thrill of battle. This vast kingdom is rich in fertile prairies, deserts, and mountain ranges. Every dollar and bit goes to overthrow the church's evil regime. Do you feel pressure to donate? No, Ika, don't say that. Thank you, because I don't think I would take it. No, we're definitely gonna recruit. We're not gonna murder. If I have the option to recruit, I will recruit. Albania, a continent to the northwest of Fodlan, its frigid climate is home to numerous rare and valuable species of flora and fauna. However, the human population there is extremely small due to the intense cold and the frozen earth, which is unsuitable for growing grains or other food crops. Morphis. Morphis is the name of a metropolis of magic to the southeast of Fodlan, as well as the boundless desert that surrounds it. In the distant past, it was called the City of Illusion. Thanks to an intricate web of trading routes, rumors of its profound and mysterious magic continue to spread. Degda, a continent to the southwest of Fodlan due to its extreme distance from Fodlan, rumors of this relatively unknown world abound. Some claim it's a tropical rainforest, while others insist it's merely a giant frozen plateau. In truth, this vast continent stretches far into the north and south and supports a wide variety of terrain and climates. Lore. Hello. Hi. Yeah. Do I need to step away? No, I feel fine. Do you feel sick? Uh-oh. I'm sorry. No, I feel okay. Thank you for checking. No, I'm okay. Thank you. You should take something if you don't feel well, honey. I think Ika was like, was it the food? But I feel fine. Hey, Kiwi.
Actually...
No matter what I do, I just can't force myself to accept the goddess or her teachings. Still, seeing the central and southern churches fighting just doesn't feel real to me yet. Though I did realize just how incompatible they were during our battle at Garreg-Mach. They probably view each other the same way I look at the nobility, I guess. Agree. Hey, I understand. Everyone has something they're not willing to back down on.
That's not good.
If so, that hits pretty close to home. Well, F. Give a gift. I have nothing you would like. It was definitely the food. This is bad food sick. Oh no. It must have been yours then, because we shared the appetizer. So it wasn't that. Dorothea, best girl. I need to buy Dorothea a present. That's what I need to do. This man also carrying a box very carefully. I was hoping I might be able to relax a little at Garreg-Mach, but that was clearly foolish of me. It appears the time of peaceful, lazy days are over. Tell him those days ended long ago for you. Jeez, agree.
Right on.
Right on, you're right. But that just means we need to end this war as fast as possible. There will be plenty of time to lay around when the fighting's done with. Statement of much insight. I suppose now we must do whatever we can to ensure a brighter future. I feel like Linhardt is more engaged in this. Maybe that's just me? He seems less reluctant? Mage. Hello, mage. Ma'am? How can you see?
Let's chat.
Oh, ho, ho. I'll have you know I was summoned here from the Imperial capital. I have something I must know, so pray lend me your wisdom if you would. Among our enemies, is there anyone who wields dark magic? Yeah? Why? Sketchy mage. Just she's really into beekeeping. Constance?
Well met.
Pleasure doing biz. Oh, Commander, it's you. Oh, I forgot I was a commander. His Excellency Hubert said we may have enemy rats sneaking in with the merchants. He asked me to look into it since I used to be a merchant myself, you see. Ma'am, that pointy hat is gonna kill someone. And probably not someone you mean to kill.
I carry a little of everything here.
Hey, bro. I probably don't, yeah, I don't have the resources. We're gonna have to scout for that. What do we have, though?
You've got an eye for quality, friend.
I need you guys to know that I have an eye for quality.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Oh my gosh, Anna's here!
Welcome.
Welcome to my shop. Or what's gonna be my shop if I ever open the darn thing. Anyway, hiya, I'm Anna. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. If I find anything good out there, I'll add it to my stock, so keep checking back. Anna's here! She's probably in all 3 routes, but it would be kind of hilarious if she was only in this one. Hey, Ferd. When it comes to war, it is more or less inevitable that the citizenry will eventually become involved. However, I wonder if Lord Lonato amassed his army thinking he might win without the aid of the Empire. Well, that was foolish. It would be quite the gamble, considering how many will be caught up in the fight. If Lord Lonato so adored that people would truly follow him into such peril? Watch us get there, and he's got, like, 1 guy. And that's it. Thanks a bunch, Anna. Hey, Sahandriel. Belly button? Like this character model better than female Byleth? I like both.
Nothing to report. Greetings, friend.
Hey, Gatekeeper. Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Seems like the chief folks of Garreg Mach, that is, the Central Church, have fled to the kingdom. As the Imperial Army is now invading the kingdom, we've sure got some fierce battles ahead. In any event, I pray you return safely. When are you going to be playable, bro?
Wait up.
We mercs normally don't give a second thought for what some haughty-taughty ruler thinks about this thing or the other. But when someone comes along saying they want to change this cesspit of a world, well, I can't help but get my hopes up. I just hope the changed world ain't more of a sewer than this one. Ah! Good talk. Love that for you. Oh, you're referencing her belly window? Violet's belly window. Can't have Fire Emblem without Anna. That is true, but she was DLC in the first one, but she's here now. Welcome, I can recommend battalions to you. I'm certain having experienced troops on your side will be of great help.
Well, hello,
Well. Okay, every battalion is more effective against a certain enemy weapon type facing off against. That weapon type will trigger a battalion effect, which makes that battalion 1 tier stronger and decreases damage taken. Battalions have endurance, which lowers when the unit commanding the battalion takes damage. Okay. Damage reaches 0, the battalion effect will disappear. Okay. We don't have a lot, but we're gonna buy them all.
We have some truly capable people here.
Oh, I can just, I can hire 100 of them. Resist axes level 1. Grants 1 tier greater advantage against enemies equipped with axes, reduces damage from them by 40. Grants 1 tier greater advantage against enemies equipped with swords, reduces damage from them by 40%. 1 tier greater advantage against enemies equipped with lances. Okay, well,
we have some truly capable people here.
Just
We
get
have
2 of
some
each for now.
We have some truly
maybe go from
capable
there.
people here.
Oh, you're fine, Sahandriel. No worries.
Come back soon, all right?
I know, it's hard, like, for people who are in different time zones, or just if the time doesn't work for them. Supply Master. We collect any unneeded armaments and resources here. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Nothing can go to waste.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
That's what I just said. At the supply depot, you can exchange surplus weapons and resources for other resources, and also have resources collected automatically. As the story progresses, you'll be able to trade for materials used to expand facilities. Turn in extra equipment and resources to receive smithing stones. Okay. You can exchange smithing stones in your inventory for resources and materials used to expand facilities. Oh. That could be pretty useful for expanding, because we probably want to do that. Basically, they replace how units could carry multiple weapons in 3 houses, so they put... If you put an axe unit with somebody, it will be like they have an axe when calculating advantage. Nice. I wondered that. Work schedule is fluid, so I can start work at 5 a.m. or end work at 1 a.m. Oh, interesting. I also want to thank you. This stream is motivating me to write my 3 Houses fanfic. Aw, that's awesome, Con. I hope you enjoy writing it. Here's a question. So if I use my training points and then upgrade the training center, does it reset them? No, damn it. I was hoping I could cheese that. It's better just to give them the same unit type so they have boosted advantage. Are you gonna try to 100% this game? Possibly. We'll have to see what that entails, but possibly. You were too scared to find that out yourself. You gain more points by upgrading the whole of the camp? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna get rid of that. These must not be equipped to anybody. I feel like it would tell me if they were. Yeah, so these are the ones that are actually equipped. Okay. It'll make more sense when you talk to the facilities manager. Okay. It's kind of like the professor levels. It doesn't reset, but you may get extra points as you expand facilities because that's how they give you more max training activities. Gotcha. Separates equipped. Yes. Good. I think I can also sell the extras. I don't know if it's worth it to do that at all or just to trade them, but...
Everything has its use.
Excuse me.
Have you seen my brother? He has been working far too hard of late. I have not seen him.
Let's see.
Nope, sorry, but I'll check up on him if we happen to cross paths.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hand over your weapons and I'll forge them good. Remember, the only thing standing between you and death is the weapon in your hand. At the blacksmith, you can enhance your weapons. You can use resources to forge new weapons or repair a weapon to its original state.
Hey there. Need something?
You can spend gold to forge weapons, increasing their might and durability. How many times a weapon can be forged depends on the weapon. 10K. Money isn't really a problem in this game. Everyone else was saying it went really quickly, so... Smithing stones seem far more valuable. Oh, I can get this repaired. You can repair weapons to return them to their original state. When a weapon breaks, its might and durability will drastically decrease and its attributes will be ineffective. Repairing it will undo the effect. Repaired weapons more easily acquire powerful attributes and have a higher forge limit. These weapons will also always be fully forged once repaired. You can acquire broken weapons by defeating monsters.
Is this it?
Oh man, it's gonna take... Well, I have 369 smithing stones, so we're good to use 10, I think. Weapon repair 1. Iron sword plus 6. Nice. Okay.
See you around.
They're really strong. It's not a problem if you're willing to grind endlessly or if you only play a handful of characters. Hello.
Got a second?
Have you ever spoken to Count Bergles, the Minister of Military Affairs? Yeah, we fought together. He's a great and honorable man in terms of both courage and personality. He currently leads an army stationed in Alliance territory, and their generals would be wise to stay far away if they value their lives. Count Bergles, hype man. Here's Petra. I hear the kingdom is cold, but the season of spring is warmer than now, which I am finding to be a relief.
What do you think?
Which do you more dislike, hot or cold? Don't like the cold. Definitely the cold. There's nothing worse than fighting for your life when you can't even feel your fingers.
I have agreement.
The cold is the worst. I am thinking the reason that Bridget is quite warm.
This is giving me great joy.
There you go, Petra. You can get bonuses for having 3 houses save data and with amiibo. How do I do that? Is there like an amiibo gazebo?
Excuse me. Actually,
A storm of political purges has raged over the last 2 years in the kingdom. The king himself judged a number of nobles as having been involved in the tragedy of Dusker. But even if he removed them for legitimate reasons, it's naturally given rise to a number of grudges. This may give us an opening to wrest control of the central church from the kingdom. Record keeping? I don't know if she would like this.
you remembered what I like.
Good. Yay. Okay. I didn't remember, I guessed, but sure, I remember.
How can I be of service?
Ma'am? Your helmet? Just between us, it seems Lord Arundel was involved in the tragedy of Dusker. We must take care not to be lumped in with any of their ilk. Well, from the kingdom's perspective, it could be equated to saying it was the Empire's fault. Yeah, been there, done that.
Oh.
Hey, Manuela.
Well, hi.
Hey, you. Do you need something? You don't look hurt. Don't tell me you came here just to talk to little old me. Yes. Yeah, well, you know. Well, how delightful. Please sit down. You know, even a place as quiet as this could become a battlefield at any time. So it's best for us to enjoy these little conversations while we still can. I'm gonna give that to Dory. Empire Nobles. 2. A register of prominent noble houses of the Adrestian Empire. This document is expressly for official use by the Church of Saros. Students are forbidden to remove or peruse this documentation. Oh well. Who, like, smuggled all these books that we're not supposed to have? 1179 edition. House Girth. It's Gert, but we all know it's Girth. A house of dukes that has inherited rule over the Empire's Ministry of the Exterior. Diplomacy, foreign relations, and relations between various provinces and the capital fall under its purview. It worked hard to secure the ceasefires that ended both the Bridget and Dagda campaigns. Though complicit in the insurrection, it remains distant from associated houses. House Arundel, formerly a minor noble of the house of... Formerly a minor noble house of the Empire, as head of the house when Volkard's younger sister became betrothed to Emperor Ionius IX, Volkard was granted the title of Lord Arundel. Having worked closely with House Eyre, House Arundel is seen as one of the chief instigators of the insurrection of the Seven. House Hrim, a house of imperial viscounts, resisting Emperor Ionius IX's policy of power centralization. It set out to join the alliance and secure independence from the Empire, but was unable to overcome the Imperial Army's intervention. In the aftermath, the house's main genetic line was wiped out. Its current head of house is an adoptee. House Nouvelle, a house of imperial viscounts with territory on the western coast of the Empire. Centered around its namesake harbor city of Nouvelle, the house flourished thanks to commerce with Dagda, Albania, Bridget, and other territories. Even still, it fell to ruin in 1175 after permitting the combined invading forces of the Dagda and Bridget armies to make landfall. House Ox, a house of imperial barons. Its territory occupies the northern half of the western peninsula known as Fodlan's Fangs. The head of the house was lost to the Dagda and Bridget War. House Bartels, a house of imperial barons, highly ambitious, it sought out and acquired several crests for its bloodline. In 1176, many members, including the head of the house, died under unexplained circumstances. Yeah, those circumstances are explained by one Yuritsa. The guilt of this tragedy was attributed to the heir, Emil. As his whereabouts are unknown, leadership of the house fell to a distant relative. Hubert saw Forbidden and bagged that book straight away. Or Monica, she seems like somebody that would hoard books for Edelgard. I feel like Linhardt probably did. He got there with this giant bag and they're like, what's in there? And he's like, oh, you know, just all the books that we weren't supposed to read.
Hello there.
You were quite impressive in our recent battle. I see now why Her Majesty places her faith in you. While I come from an esteemed noble family, that is no guarantee of future success. Still, I wish to make a difference in this battle and help my family's life just a little easier. It's why I find myself jealous of you and... no, forgive me. Let us speak of it no more. Alright. Someone's doing push-ups over here, and Yuritsa is staring into the middle distance. The church's main force did not appear in our last battle. How boring. All I desire is a battle to the death with the strongest warriors. I hope the kingdom army proves worthy. Okay. I love how Yuritsa's like shitting on Setov. He's like, man, he sucked.
Hey, over here.
What I don't get is, didn't Caspar's dad revolt against Edelgard's dad in the insurrection? So why would he be eager to join her in her coup in the in this game? I don't think Burgleys was one of them. Were they? Because it was Vestra, Varley, Arundel, so that's 3. Eyre, which would be 4. I don't know if Hrim was in there, but yeah, I don't think Caspar or Linhardt's fathers participated. Edelgard convinced him otherwise. I think they were ashamed of what Eyre did. Yeah, because Caspar's dad joined Edelgard in 3 houses too. Because Caspar, when you talk to him, he's like in the greenhouse at one point, and he's like, I saw Edelgard talking to my dad. I wonder what they were talking about. Yuritsa voice threw me for a loop. Eureka voices give me Ace Attorney flashbacks. Yeah, I can't sustain that one for long, so it's a good thing that he doesn't talk much.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Yeah, it
With
can.
proper
I think I
training,
want
you'll be
to
unstoppable.
expand this first. Before using it. Look, there's Constance and Happy.
Good day to you.
Oh dear, it seems I've found myself living in the Empire once more. Though I was once hostile to the idea, it may be the fastest and most assured way for me to finally see my house restored. Still, it's a move awash in calculated self-interest. I wonder if everyone will still accept me afterward. Claim that you accept her.
Are you sure?
Hey, everyone fights for themselves to some degree. I'm just grateful to have someone with your kind of talent watching my back. I fear you do me far too much credit, though I cannot say I dislike it. Thank you. Hi, Happy.
Good day to you.
No, I was trying to talk to Happy. No.
Listen up.
Wasn't really expecting to end up here with you, but oh well. Beats dying out there, I guess. Still, I guess we're headed to the kingdom next. Eddie, the Bert, and Monica. The Bert and Monica all care for me. Why didn't she give Monica a nickname? The Bert. Makes me hope they all see something in me that maybe I don't. Huh? He's a little dumb sometimes. It's okay. Chore master. Okay. That's an option. We also got kitchen. Duty. Oh, there's Caspar. Just Monica. Someone throw that girl under the shade. You just imagine Constance as the harshest descendant. Eddie and Bert, yep.
Another thing.
First the church and now the kingdom army. We sure aren't messing around when it comes to picking our enemies. Of course, this latest fight might not be so bad. Oh, yeah? Sure, I mean, the kingdom's not as big as the Empire, but it's still got a wide range of fighting power. Which means they've got plenty of lords whose armies you could call weak. And that's if you're being nice. Damn. Okay. There's Bernie. Oh, good night, Kiwi. She needs a parasol like in Heroes. Yeah, Constance does. Did you hear, Cheese? My father's at Garreg Mach. I heard it had something to do with him serving as the bishop for EDELGARD, maybe. You don't think he's chasing me, right? Please say no. Deny emphatically.
Are you sure?
I seriously doubt it. He'll probably stay put in Garreg Mach for a while if I had to guess.
Oh, yay!
Okay, that's a relief. Maybe he'll just never return to Enbar and I won't have to see him ever again. Sorry, Bernadetta, but I have no idea. Here you go, Bernie.
Thanks.
Have a cookie. Relatable. Who's over here? Baron Barnabas.
Please listen.
I am Baron Barnabas and my territory is on the west side of Garreg. This is how I came to serve as a keeper of the monastery. I came here only to offer greetings to Her Majesty and will be leaving ere long. That's great. Love that for you. Who'd I miss over here? A rando? A rando.
Hey!
Lord Lonato is a Castellan under Count Rowe, but I hear he is a worthy man. Conversely, I hear naught but ill about Count Rowe himself. He is a man who safeguards his own person above all, and one who would happily sell out his very kin for the sake of his own health and happiness. And though he was among the first to declare allegiance to the Empire, I wonder if it is wise to trust him in this matter. Does it look like I know? I'm just a mercenary. EDELGARD, what are you doing outside my tent, girl? Oh, I need to talk to Larva. What's up?
What do you think?
I believe you got lost once in a forest near here. Do you remember? Yeah? Of course I do. Remire Village is just over that way. Or was it this way?
How tiresome.
Clueless as ever, I see. Reorganizing your shortcomings is the first step towards growth, you know. Recognizing, not reorganizing. Recognizing your shortcomings. Yeah, I'm not gonna get renown to spend on that. That's just not really worth it. Nope. Still nothing interesting.
Hey!
Are you familiar with Magdrid Way? It's a highway that runs through the forest west of Garreg Mach. Castle Gaspard, home to Lord Lenato, is located along said highway. In certain seasons, the place is blanketed by a dense and eerie fog, though it should be fine this time of year. Probably. One can hope. Yeah, I bet it's not. The Seven of the Insurrection, Ire, Garrett, Bergleys, Hevring, Varley, Vestra, and Arundel, also Grim, the instigator for the insurrection. I didn't think they were involved from the wiki itself. Maybe EDELGARD changed their mind. Maybe they did that because her father was weak. So they knew they could take over. Hello. You can reflect on your previous battles here. The past has much to teach us. Come here whenever you wish to ponder your previous actions. Okay. Speak with the record keeper. You'll be able to freely select and replay any battle you've already completed. You can also select any side quest that hasn't been completed. After completing a chapter, in auxiliary battles, you'll be able to use all your units, not just those present at that point in the story. However, any units that have been lost in battle will be unavailable. Also note that in classic mode, you may lose units even in auxiliary battles. In auxiliary battles, persuading a unit to join you or failing to do so will not affect the roster of your allies in the story.
Which battle do you wish to reflect on?
None.
I'll
I'm
continue gathering records of your battles.
Great. EDELGARD, did you teleport in here with me? I guess. Damn. He is Shadow the Hedgehog. Damn. This matter with Lord Lenato is most troubling. To think he would choose to act on his own. I suspect he could not keep his resentment toward the church in check, seeing as they executed his son. By the way, do you recall his adopted son, who was a student at the Officers' Academy? I remember. You mean Ash, right?
Right.
Indeed. Perhaps he acts in concert with Lord Lenato. Maybe. Not according to what we've seen so far of Blue Lions, but... Is she stalking you? Like, did I teleport her here with me?
Well,
what did we get?
How'd it go?
Oh, bullion.
Any result's a good result.
With Bergleys and Hevring, EDELGARD talked to them and convinced them to join, and I think they didn't know what Arundel or Ire would do to the Imperial children. Lynn and Caspar's dad did betray her dad, but they switched back to EDELGARD. We don't know what she did to convince them, but how it's framed, it seems like they were very impressed with her.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Set up a training dummy that can be used by a variety of classes, increases training slots to 5. I want to do that. And that. Basic building material. We need 2 of those and 2 recruit training gears.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Supply master.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
I think it was basic and not crude.
Everything has its use.
Bye, I'm teleporting away.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Oh, required 10. Why did I think 2?
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
They sure are. Did you ever end up grinding out those sea supports off stream? I did some of them.
Everything has its use.
You get some resources through surveying spots.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. All right. For now, that's good.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
All right, I think we talked to everybody. Yeah, it looks like we did. So let's head down to the training instructor. I recommend investing in the supply person so you get resources, free resources after every mission. You mean that facility?
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Oh, cool. Form a supply squad made up of novice soldiers and order them to gather materials. Materials will be periodically collected. 10 storage bag. We need 8 more of the basic building material.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Do it. Nice. When you complete a battle, resources will be stored automatically in the supply depot. Recover these resources by selecting collect supplies. Okay.
Everything has its use. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Trade some of these that I don't need. No, I want to keep that. Get rid of these. And that. Okay, that should be enough. Dang. I could hope. Okay, one more of these, I think.
Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
All right, procure higher quality training weapons, reducing maintenance costs, slightly reduces cost of leveling up. Done. Increases slots to 6. Unlocks an advanced class. Does that mean we can't?
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Does that mean we can't do advanced classes yet?
I carry a little of everything here.
He only has intermediate seals, so maybe.
Hope to see you again soon.
Hey, over here. Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
All right. I'm probably gonna level up Constance and Happy to make them more usable. What are their
proper
supports?
training,
We
you'll be
didn't really
unstoppable.
look. Oh, EDELGARD and Bernie support unlocked. Oh, they're Constance and Happy are ready to fight. Constance and Linhart and Petra. Interesting. Oh, Happy and Bernie. Happy and Hubert. Okay. Let's
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
A lot of these are mastered right now. Could it be like 3 houses and you have to be 20 to unlock them? It could be. Yeah, let's do... Where's Constance? Constance and Petra. There's one. Happy and Hubert could be interesting since it could be all about those who slither. Yeah. EDELGARD. Bird. Monica and Dorothea. The higher tier classes are structured to be locked behind chapters where they naturally become available.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Let me look at classes. There will be a period of time where a lot of your units have mastered their classes for a while since you grinded a bit. Okay, so... I could throw them into a different class. And have them... Recommend Wild Abandon from Brigand for most units, by the way. We could probably do that. All right, Cheese. Be a fighter for a little bit. I don't really need to change back to Mage. Oh, she never finished her regular class. Is there a different class I should switch Hubert to for any abilities, do you think? You made Hubert learn Cavalier stuff. It's working out. Yeah, same. Okay. Okay, so he has to be a soldier first. That's fine. You have all the units who have Wild Abandon available class into Brigand, but Hubert depends on what class you want to give him eventually. Does Hubert learn Arms Thrift from Archer? I got that for Dorothea. Now she can fire off spells for super cheap. Oh, that's good to know. Dorothea hasn't mastered her class yet, though. The soldier often has an HP boost for mages. Interesting. If I get a seal, I could put Yuritsa into Brigand. That's good because mages are hella squishy. They really are. It's a little frustrating. You guys have any suggestions for Bernie? I'm gonna go buy seals. In the meantime. EDELGARD ended up being a really good hybrid for me because her stats and skills work so well for both her standard class and mage classes.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality,
Give me all
friend.
your seals. Thank you.
Hope to see you again soon.
Most of my mages are swords people. Went Cavalier for Hubert because I think he can be a good Dark Knight, but his Dark Mage class slaps hard. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to want to keep him in that. Made Bernie a Cavalier and a Pegasus Knight. I guess she could eventually go to Bow Knight.
Can't wait to see how you do.
We can try it. You said soldier for mage classes. I think I'll do that with Linhardt as well. HP boost. Made Marianne an archer, gave her Claude's Fail Not. She's broken now. Nice. You don't have to decide now in like 3 houses. There's so much more freedom to play in this game. Yeah, that's true. You want to check if they have it first, though. Not all units have the same available skills and classes. So these are the ones you keep, right? So is HP boost its own ability? Oh, there it is. I see. So that actually wouldn't help Linhardt then. Interesting. You keep all of them unless they're class locked or weapon locked. So, like, this one you wouldn't. Bird could use Backbone. I feel like... Was it? No, it was Sylvain who got knocked over, wasn't it? Someone was getting knocked over too much. Huh? Hey, Rebel. You're going later than usual tonight? Not that I'm complaining. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about classes, but I mean, we don't have to decide everything right now. Yeah, I don't know what to do for Linhart, so... Alright.
Time to work you into shape.
Pizza. Yeah, I'm gonna break in for Yuritsa. Not ashamed to say I barely ever used Linhart.
What a strange feeling.
Yeah, live your best life, Yuritsa. No, we're gonna give you that. Rip Linhart. Caspar go armored knight. I think he's my lowest level. He never has the bonus, and there are so many mages. Yeah.
Yep, feels like me.
Your Lin is benched. You have Manuel and Constance. He's no longer needed except for supports. I don't think Linhart had any objections. No, I think he's fine being benched. I think he's okay with it. Hubert, did you not?
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Why does it say max?
Time to work you into shape.
Or mastered. Oh, I thought you had to change. I was under the assumption that you had to change it in the... Like, you had to change their equipped class. I didn't realize you could change it in this menu. Well, F. Okay, so Constance and Petra, Ferd and Edelgard, Dorothea, Monica, Happy and Hubert. Wow, I didn't know that. I assumed it only used your highest. Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's interesting though. Okay, cheese. You know cheese and Manuela. Yes. You were taking furious notes.
A new power is now being mine.
Only thorns left on this rose.
I imagine this will serve me well.
It will.
Hey, a new power. All right.
Time to work you into shape. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Usually use training only for classes that I don't plan on using and want to grab skills from, while equipping and going to battles with classes I want to use. That makes sense. And it's cool that you can do that. Because that way I don't have to worry about it. So see bonuses there? That's where you get amiibo and save data bonuses? Oh. Do I need to scan my amiibo in here, though? Or does it retain that information from 3 houses? Because that's important. Sorry, I have to change all their classes now. Because I didn't realize you could do that. Is it just me or does Dorothea seem more nihilistic? She gets very disillusioned after time skip. She doesn't really want to be fighting or anything anymore. Which, I mean, who can blame her, you know? Let me see if she gets that boost as well. That health boost. Oh, dude, she does. Okay. I'm gonna do that for her then. Now, let's check support info. Just EDELGARD and Bernie right now. Okay. Okey-dokey.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Let's change that. Guess I just don't remember it as much. Yeah, she's always kind of... She's not nihilistic, she's just very empathetic. Yeah, it's not so much nihilism as it is she just has a hard time with fighting and killing and seeing people die.
It's okay, Mommy. No need to be shy. It's just a little bit of sparring. Right. But I will still try my best not to actually hurt you.
Rush.
Training together sure beats
She
doing
didn't
it
do
alone.
any fighting, she was just taking notes.
Well, look at that.
This power will serve me in the times to come. I must make the most of this ability.
Hey, a new power.
Smash.
Time to work you. Can't wait to see how you do.
Thanks, bro. Useful. Keep that. You can scan an individual amiibo every day and it gives different stuff. My Kramon got me 2k gold, then 2 special types of lances. Can you just... Do you have to go to a specific place to do that, or can you just scan them anywhere? I think I'll do that. You just open the bonus menu and select it and pop them on. Okay, cool. I'll have to grab them. I'm assuming it's any Fire Emblem amiibo. I'll have to like set them on my desk so I can quickly scan them while we're playing. The bummer Linhardt doesn't get that HP boost. I'll switch those. Nether Sigh. Monstrous Appeal. Personality Shift? Emergent Magic. Grants very low chance when using elemental magic to instead cast a more powerful version. That's cool. Apparently it's any amiibo, but I think somebody in Discord said Fire Emblem ones get better stuff. Oh, okay. Also, the training points and activity points, do they only get reset once you beat a chapter? And not just a battle? I'm assuming that's still correct. Yes. Okay. So I could potentially save that then. Let's go invite EDELGARD on an expedition.
Hello. What do you think?
Let's go.
Only you would ask the Emperor out on an excursion.
Yeah.
What?
Guess we're going
me?
to the plains.
Very well.
You've arrived in a vast expanse of green, natural splendor stretching out as far as the eye can see. You tie up your horses to graze by the meadow.
I rarely go riding, but find it to be quite liberating.
After enjoying a pleasant stroll, Cheese and EDELGARD decided to take a break. This is a date. This is a date. Okay. Conversation time. Talk or ask a question. Look respectfully. Now kiss.
Tell me if you see any pretty flowers. Not to pluck, mind you, just to admire.
Promise.
If you would.
Ask a question. Ask about... Ask what they think of you.
I hope I'm paying you adequately for your service. The Imperial Army would be lost without you.
Act dependable.
Thank you.
Don't tell Monica it's a date. I don't like how Cheese is stealing Byleth's girl.
There are hunting grounds near Enbar that the Imperial family uses for outings.
Express interest?
What do you think?
I don't know if she'd like hunting. The two of you are having a fairly engaging conversation.
Back to work then. You and I both have a mountain of things to do.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. He's an EDELGARD headed back to camp. You don't get to look respectfully now. I didn't know if I should invite her to that or not. I don't think I've ever heard EDELGARD talk about hunting. So I was like, She misses Byleth. That's it. That could be it right there. You've cracked the code. Reload to get the perfect. We haven't saved in a while, so not gonna do that. That would take a bit. There's a lot of lore in these date combos about characters. Interesting.
We all must do our fair share.
Only the two of them. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go on an expedition with Manuela. Maybe I should wait until Cat's in chat to do that. Speak of the devil, Cat for the one playing Animal Crossing. Cat, you should stop playing Animal Crossing and come here and have a date with your wife. What are you doing with your life? Got huge whiplash doing the expedition for the first time because choosing things like blush, because that always worked for anything with Byleth, but Edelgard and Shez are very much buds. Yeah. Date with Monica to get her third crush. Well, let's go with Bernie. Let's go with Bernie. Hey, Bernie. I guess I should save Scum? You guys are saying to save Scum? Okay, there. We have a backup if we fuck it up. Let's go. The slowest horseback ride.
Do we have to? I already had an entire day of non-social activities planned out.
Sorry, Bernie.
But I don't want
We're going on an adventure.
Around.
I like that we're both on little horses at the bottom. Okay. It's so weird that you like walk up to them.
I don't think I like it here. It's way too open. Where are the walls and stuff?
Okay. The first person thing is creepy.
My mother and I used to go on little trips just like this.
Aw. No. Ask about memories of her mother?
All right.
Ask a question. Ask about their likes.
Oh, there are tons of things I like. Embroidery, reading, painting.
Be impressed? Dang it. He seemed to like that.
The only problem with these outings are all the wide open spaces you keep taking me to.
Apologize.
Wait, what?
Oh, not a good one. Conversation
Yeah, we're
fizzled.
back.
F.
No offense, but that might be the last time I go out for a while.
Wow. F. Hubert had a bonus? What do you mean he had a bonus? It was an experience? Damn, they get salty. They do get salty. Your terrible day. I'm never going out again, pretty much. Let's try our luck with Hubert then.
Damn.
Hey, so I know that you're stressed. Would you like to go on a date?
An excursion? Very well. The shorter a leash, the better. You are an odd one.
Maybe Cheese can pull Dorothea. Maybe. Oh, I can make him go the other way. Now we're going this way. Difference between tea and expedition is that in real time there's 1 to 2 right answers, but in expedition there's always a perfect one. They may react positively, but it's not the perfect answer to get you the point.
There is no better place for a ride than an open space where one's horse can run free. Do you not agree?
I guess. Hubert chilling.
Have I ever mentioned how you would fit right in at House Vestra?
Did Cheese kill her dad? Does he like his house, though? He doesn't like his dad.
What?
Consider the idea. Okay. Ask a question. Ask about their dislikes.
I have an entire laundry list of loathings. But if I had to pick one, it would be reminiscing.
Wow. Reminiscing? That's stinking funny.
Yes.
This is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it?
In the beginning, there was no goddess in Fodlan. That is scripture, by the way, not sacrilege. Right.
So you've had the same thought.
That was a fascinating diversion, as was the chance
You've
to
never done
study
one of
you
these
up
successfully
close.
so far? Oh, no pressure. Bird seems to be crushing on Cheese. Alright, you wanted to try Dorothea. We can try Dorothea. You found talk easier? Had one or two first try successes, but those were less complex characters. Fair enough. When's the Gilbert date? How dare you, Lucy?
Actually...
Just rude. Got an EDELGARD and Petra perfectly once. Got lucky with several of Huberts. It saves your answers, so now you nail them. Oh, it saves them? Well, that's good.
Sure, let's go. I should have worn something a little more casual so I could roll in the grass.
Excuse me? Beg pardon? What? What are we doing?
You are a completely different creature from me, and I never tire of observing you.
Feel lonely? I haven't said you feel the same way.
Leave it to you. Do you have a dream besides continuing on as a mercenary? I mean, how do you imagine your life after the war?
I'm torn between say you do have dreams and say you'll consider it after it's over. I wonder if you can date RHEA in this game. We're gonna find out when we play Blue Lions.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Would you cry if something happened to me? I mean, not that anything will, but I'm curious.
Aw, this one's hard! Insist that you never stop crying, say you definitely cried, declare that you wouldn't let her die.
Ah, hello.
Ah! The conversation is wildly engaging. It's just me flirting. It's... perfect conversation! Alright, we did it. Observe.
Enjoying the view? I sure am.
This is much more flirty than tea time.
I always wanted long flowing hair like this.
She doesn't like to be teased?
You like my outfit? It's based on what I wore at the opera company.
It doesn't really seem suitable for battle, Dorothea. Flirty time. Very flirty time. Like... Okay.
Oh, thank you. I love it.
Yay! EDELGARD cracked you up here.
Enjoying the view?
I'm sad I missed on the hunting question. I want to tease her. She didn't seem to like that.
Today was even more exciting than I expected.
Cheese and Dorothea headed back to camp. Cheese and Dorothea's charm increased as a result of the expedition. Nice. All right, progress. We got one successfully. Dorothea will always be protected. Well, sorry, Hubert. Dorothea wins cheese. Well. That was adorable. Respectfully.
Hunger is the true enemy.
We got some new stuff. Do this. I'll see you later, Con. There's a really good Dorothea line of dialogue that didn't show up here. Could I share it in Discord? Sure.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
F.
I see someone has been digging into my culinary preferences. Well,
I read your
who
diary.
am I to say no?
Wait, for me? Great. I love this stuff.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Maybe I will. I know I don't go to Monica in the background.
Time to work you into shape.
Monica would be the one to study Edelgard's preferences. It's true. Which ability did you say to get from Brigand when available? I think it's called Wild Abandon. Okay, so Cheese won't get that. Unfortunately. Cool, thanks, Rebel. There are 3 pages for classes. I need to switch pages. I'm pretty sure Cheese does. Does she? This is all I'm seeing. Unless I'm missing it. But I don't think she does. Does Yuritsa? Yeah, Yuritsa does. Greatly increases damage dealt to enemies, but also greatly increases damage received from them. Is the risk worth the reward? I'll put them together. It's worth it. Hubert gets it. Combine that with Life Force for Mage for glass cannon builds. Can't hurt if you kill them fast enough. Interesting. Slow the degrading of weapon durability when using combat arts or magic. So Dorothea can get that. So I might want to have her... Go over to Archer. Oh, she has to go to fighter first. Okay. I can do that. Do only males get it? No. It, for some reason, Cheese doesn't. Monica's almost done with Mage. I feel like she can get that on her own. Yeah, she doesn't get the HP bonus either. She gets Wild Abandon, though. That works. Hoping there's a DLC or update eventually that gives us some conversations for already existing support levels. That would be nice. Unfortunately, Dorothea's magic growth is terrible compared to other mages, but the extra durability makes up for it. You mean her the HP boost? Yeah, I don't know if Dorothea would be better suited in a fighting class. Because aren't her stats pretty... Are they even? Manuela's are pretty even. Like magic versus strength. So she's doing really well for me as a thief. Oh, the extra durability from Arms Thrift for spell spamming. Gotcha. I wonder if EDELGARD can get that. Since we're running her as a mage. Nope. F. She does get Wild Abandon, though. Dorothea could be a good swordsman as well. I just made Dorothea a swordmaster. She's excellent as a swordmaster and can hit her music notes more consistently. EDELGARD doesn't need it. She one-shots everything with... I can never say that spell's name. And later, Luna. Yeah, maybe I will switch Dorothea over to sword class. Because I don't really like playing her as a mage. How about Constance? Does Constance get the boost? No. Bummer. Black Eagles has so many dark mages, and you get Happy and Constance on top of that, right? Hubert gets it. So we could potentially go for that, as well as Wild Abandon for him, maybe? Okay, I think everyone's good.
It's okay,
Magic
Mommy.
Squad.
No need to be shy. It's just a little bit of sparring.
Right. But I will still try my best not to actually hurt you.
Black Eagles has more magical girls than Sailor Moon.
Training together sure beats doing it alone.
Geez, Manuela. Okay.
Even a mule will eventually reach its destination.
Constance.
Only thorns left on this rose.
I'll surely put this to good use.
Who knew this power slept within?
I imagine this will serve me well.
To think I still have hidden talents.
Nice job, Manuela.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I will hew my own path with this power.
You don't need to change the class. You just need to put it in here for later so I don't forget about it. Man, I wish I could buy more seals. Kind of stuck at the moment.
Can't wait to see how you do.
These supports take forever. How far did he get? Oh, he's very close with Happy at least. Alright, Edelgard and Bernie.
Wait, what?
Bernadetta, is that a letter from your mother?
Huh? Oh, Lady Edelgard! Yes, she wrote me from the capital. Wait, how did you know that? Are you screening my mail? Spying on my correspondence?
Bernadetta, is there anyone else who would write you?
I mean, kind of harsh,
There
Edelgard.
is. There's, that guy?
Yuri?
Wait, I don't have any friends. I don't even have any family. I don't have anybody.
Aww.
Bernie's all alone in this cold, cruel world.
Easy, Bernadetta. You have plenty of friends. They simply don't need to write to you because you're fighting in the same army.
Wait, really?
We should write her a
that's
letter.
relief.
Also, how can you claim to have no family when your mother writes you regularly? That's certainly more than I can say.
Oh, right. I forgot about your, parent situation.
I
Guess
forgot both
shouldn't
your
be
parents are
complaining,
dead.
huh?
And all your siblings.
It's fine. Just be thankful that your mother is in good health. And make sure to write back so she doesn't worry.
I always do. Pages and pages.
That reminds me, have you heard from your father? I'm sure he had much adjusting to do after I installed him in Garrick Mach as the head of the Southern Church.
Nothing from him, but my mother keeps me up to date in her letters. She has his attendance and her regular reports. The last update was something like, "Your father is so scared of the Central Church's assassins, he's locked himself away up in the third-story reception hall. They have to drag him out kicking and screaming whenever it's time to deal with clerical affairs."
Wow.
I'm certain I heard a similar tale when another noble first relocated to Garrick Mach.
Really? Huh. Oh, but the locking himself in his room part sure sounds a lot like me, doesn't it?
Yes, although you've come a long way from the reclusive,
Good
shy
job,
girl
Hubert.
you used to be. Back at the Officers' Academy, you used to take your shunning of people to something of an extreme.
Do you really think I'm that different now? It's hard for me to tell. Maybe knowing that my father has started hiding from the world helps, though. Now I don't have to stay inside to avoid seeing him, you know?
One might say your curse has been lifted, just like mine.
Wait, hang on. What's your curse?
Nothing. Please ignore what I said.
Oh, come on! You can't leave me in suspense like this!
I guess she can, because that's the end of the support. We're gonna learn more. Not till the A support, apparently. Rude. Edelgard and Hubert setting her dad up like that might be their best plan yet. Yep, they didn't want him to die, just suffer. Poetic justice. Love this more than death for her dad, that's so good. Dear Bernie, my daughter, your father is now dead. Wow. But yeah, someone asked if I bought all the seals. I did buy them all. I'm actually gonna
Training can be the
promote
difference
Manuela.
between victory and defeat.
I'm a master of reinvention.
I'm not gonna change it though. Okay.
Can't wait
Aw,
to see how
DJM,
you do.
I'm crying now. Aw. We should just send Bernie a letter, just because. Just cause.
Welcome.
Oh, I thought they might have something else, but I guess not.
Come back soon.
Well, I'd come back soon if you get more shit. Did you ever consider that? That maybe you should get better stuff? Oh, I haven't assigned any battalions yet. I just realized. Hmm. Can I give her a battalion, even though she's flying? I guess. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter here. This is the kind of stuff Scumdad has to do for Krob every day. Scumdad's overworked and underpaid. He needs a break. Update the facilities. I updated the training grounds and the supply one already. So I used a lot of my smithing stones doing that. Oh, you need to update to get better stuff? Oh, you're saying the, to get better weapons. Gotcha. Alright, strategist.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Very rarely, extra quests will appear on the war map. Extra quests offer a chance to get numerous rewards from couriers and monsters. Extra quests will disappear when their counter reaches 0. The counter will decrease each time a new region is captured. Interesting. Bandits have taken over a storehouse on Magdred Way. Got a few resources there. Scumdad sneaks away to finally get a break. Okay, so
Make sure
it's
you're ready.
12:30. So I think what we're gonna do is do that battle next stream.
Hello.
And work on that. Since we did everything around camp. So that should be on Tuesday. I'm thinking probably Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday Awakening. And I don't know if we'll do another weekend stream or not. I'll have to see what's going on schedule-wise. I have to start planning the birthday stream, which is coming up very quickly. So if you have incentive ideas, send them my way. 'Cause I need them. Hey Kingdom, thanks for the stream. How are you liking the full game so far? I'm really enjoying it a lot. It's a lot of fun and much better than it has any right to be, honestly. Really enjoying the supports so far and the gameplay. So Friday Awakening off the rails stream back on the menu, pretty much. Birthday stream, yeah, it's I have no time to plan this. Not sure what we're gonna end up doing then, but it's coming up. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you being here. I hope you're enjoying the game as well if you are playing it. We will be continuing Black Eagles on Tuesday and most likely Thursday, like I said, and then probably doing some Awakening on Friday. If you want to see the other parts, they are being posted to YouTube, my archive channel, or you can watch the highlights here on Twitch. I just find the YouTube player to be better and easier to like organize and stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I will see you Tuesday.